So we're streaming again?
Yep. See, technically, to be an official game, when we play it at home, it's got to be streaming. I know I haven't been
Alex,
about
can
that.
you run next door? I forgot my glasses.
Well, one of you recorded.
Give me a pair. There's 2 pairs upstairs. That's the easiest place to look at that.
There you go.
Upstairs. Come on, guys.
See the
As thick as these things are, you'll be able to see everything. What are you doing?
Let's put his shoes on.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a comfortable chair, isn't it?
See, the rule is the games are supposed to be public,
Rocker's fine with me.
so they should be either in a public place or if they're playing at home, it has to be live streamed.
Real quick, you said you can use downtime to level up a character. Now, obviously, it's probably from level 4 to 5.
4 to 5.
How much downtime is
I don't remember.
Why?
So,
I mean,
it's like 30 days or.
let me take a look to see.
that? All right, now,
There's a lot of there's a lot of small little things that go with it, such as what is your what's your background, like noble, whatever, because your daily
Right.
cost is
You have
factored into that.
Yeah, you have to pay your cost of living for those days. So
I'm
if
an artisan.
you have a high standard of living, it's going to be more expensive for your character.
I was going to say, I'm an artist and I craft things, so it's kind of expensive, but it ain't no noble.
Yeah.
I think it's 20 days. Yeah, 20 days.
Can you, now my next question is, can you practice on your days downtime? So like, I'm a weaponsmith. Can I practice my...
You can your profession
Mhm.
and make some money with it. I believe so. I'd have to look up exactly how that works. I don't remember. It's not something we ever really bother with.
Because all jokes aside, it takes a long time to make a sword.
Oh, I see what you're saying, like crafting.
Not necessary for me to use, but to practice.
Yeah, actually, you can. You can use your downtime to craft items. You have to pay your.
Obviously your daily.
Yeah, you have to pay for the materials, which is like half of the cost of the item, half of the normal cost, and then you have to pay your cost of living for the amount of time, and then the amount of time is also based on the cost. You take the costs and it's like divided by 5 or divided by 10, so that's how many days it takes, whatever. Anyway, it comes out a little bit cheaper than buying something in the store, not much, but you know, it is a possible option.
How was your week?
Oh, awesome. I got the confirmation that I was hired to go to Putin, so as soon as they open up, which don't look like they're opening by the middle of this month.
Did you say you're going to
I passed
Fiji?
by yesterday.
Oh
Did you say you're going to Fiji?
There's a huge stack of women. I currently work at this a lot, but I'm going to transfer to the one in Booty as soon as it opens.
I don't know, I might have to look for another job from what I've been informed.
Oh,
Not doing anything I did. The company because I work for a contract company. The company that they are contracted with are talking about downsizing some. So the first thing they're going to obviously get rid of is
blue hires.
the contract, the non-company people. So there's 8 companies they contract with. So we're all hoping the people that get the axe is not the company we win.
All right, Michael, what is your character's name?
Carnat with a K.
Okay. And what is his race and class?
Human.
Uman. Fighter?
Fighter, level 1. 12 in points. Passive wisdom or perception is 13. Armor class 17. Roll a -1 to initiative.
Wait, what?
because it's +3 to strength.
Good points. Someone would say.
Well, pretty average.
Are you in a faction?
Lord Delons. I'm a noble, so I figured I'd go with that one.
Okay, you're a noble. Alright.
For asking.
I'm gonna need
Here.
Alright, Amber, what are you playing?
I don't want to share my stuff with you anyways.
I have one.
It's all mine. Sorry.
What's the character's name?
Bold.
How do you spell it?
B-O-L-A.
Okay. And what level is Vola? And what's her background?
She's pretty much she plays us chaotic good, so
Well, I mean, like, what's her, like literally the backgrounds that, like, you get a background package like Noble or Outlander or anything like that. Do you have any idea? Have you picked one? Maybe
There's nothing written on your sheet.
no, I have put a criminal and thought y'all would discuss you can't play the criminal background.
Well, you can.
You said that. I didn't say that. I don't know anything about that.
I thought Randy had a big one discussion how
No, it's like you can't be evil unless you're lawful.
that makes sense. So she
Yeah,
has a criminal background.
Are there paper towels in there?
And what faction?
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Well,
Sort
there
of
you go.
perception.
Perception is 12 and
Thanks.
13 of the
You're welcome.
And your initiative.
My initiative is close to
Class.
12 and on the bear.
Nope.
Did you hurt yourself?
Is it 16 or when you have Mark's
Sweater with my left knee and not my right knee.
That would be
What's
16.
You need the corner light on.
Yeah, I think that's what you need for it to be 16. I think
Thank you,
it'll be
that's-
Mark.
Alex, what's in the bag?
And your hit points?
Popcorn.
Popcorn and chips.
Give me the bag of popcorn. Having a hard time seeing. It's 19.
Okay, and then there's a bear.
That's the one.
Okay. So I assume you spend a lot of time with the bear.
Fresh cut money.
Alright, Mike.
Oh,
Trayvon.
Treva.
Iron Fist.
you killed Tarass.
How do you spell Treva?
Travok.
It's gonna be right.
And what is Trevok's race and class?
A dwarf. Hill dwarf, technically. A cleric.
Okay. And he's still first level, I guess.
Still level
And his alignment?
1.
This time.
Neutral good.
You know his background?
He's an artist.
Artist.
Sleeping.
He's a weaponsmith.
I'll
And have you picked a faction?
6-4.
Well, we're at the top.
Strangely, so did I. I thought it was 7.
It's kind of like his background history now.
Cool. And what's his perception, his passive perception?
13.
I had
And his initiative?
Last night, that's
Zero.
what happened with the time.
Moving at the speed of cleric. And,
Morning time,
18.
We would get the
Holy
speed
cow.
of heavy armor.
constantly up in
so you use a shield.
I do use a shield.
Yeah.
really
And,
trying to
2
say
points?
I sympathize
Well,
with
8,
I've been doing
11.
the same for
You
7
really
years.
heard you could have a 19 AC with a shield.
Yeah,
Alright.
maybe if I can shield of faith or.
So, Alex.
I could you pick a power shield.
Like,
This isn't a very interesting character. This is still the region wizard, so just
Okay, what's his
There's
name?
thing
loophole.
that are hopping all over the place.
LUCOI.
Punches was able to actually walk on my heel.
UCLI. Is that an elf wizard?
Yes. High elf.
Just crazy.
What level?
Like a week,
1.
almost back to normal.
We're able to interchange them too.
You have an alignment
Yeah, good.
and background?
It's a pretty
I think you're talking next week.
And faction.
More or less.
Harvard.
A little bit of lingering
And perception.
You must determine whether or not it's
13.
a crack or not.
Initiative.
By having lingering pain.
And let's see, level class.
12.
And hit points.
8.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
No,
Because I am playing.
part of not being.
If I got a power shield,
That area would be
which I'm able to carry, technically, because of my height and my size, I could duck behind that power shield and have full coverage.
I don't know that they are there. I don't think they have tower shields in the game
If
anymore.
I feel
mean, that's a thing from third edition.
that
They,
Yeah,
they
there's
used to have,
also second edition.
yeah, these have shields like small. They have like bucklers,
The shield,
shields, large shields,
No,
tower shields.
well, they had kite shields and tower shields.
I hurt myself once.
Now I think it's just a shield, and it's close to your armor class.
It's
All right,
not
well,
just
it's worth a try.
Yeah.
Angela says the same
Because
thing.
you know, think about it. I had full coverage. Now, the only downside to that would
Clearing
be,
out in my brain. I
You really
figured
do,
that
yeah,
if you
yeah.
probably falling
no, but if I knew there was a bunch of archers
three
fixing
years
to
of
me,
me,
I
so
could.
I'm just
There was a version. I don't remember if it was D&D or if it was
I guess
Pathfinder.
that means that's
that
my
had
answer.
tower
It's
shields
not just you from
that-
several people.
And that's basically what
No
it did.
one's
They provided
following.
cover.
No one's
So you
remembering all the
set
stuff I
it-
did.
Provides
So I
cover
need to
from one direction
back.
only,
More back.
and it was like you have to. You're like encumbered when you carry it because it's heavy.
You
And
can
you know,
actually bruise your bone and it will feel like
My thought though was once
so
again,
if you have a bone bruise,
you know,
they
or
can
even like, you know, of course he wouldn't work because he's a high elf,
but
but
in the only way you can
you know, if I
actually
had like a
get
gnome
it,
with, you know, yeah, you know, if you had like a gnome wizard, I could take that shield and set it in front of him.
And I wouldn't
You know,
know from previous
I lose
experience.
to a PC,
So,
but when he
I
gave
would,
me,
as Angela sort of not exactly
Cover
thinking,
bonus.
saying that if you really want to go do that.
It's like,
well, the thing is, actually, that's already a viable option in the game, where people provide half cover. So, just like shooting into combat, you like if you have to shoot through somebody to get to somebody else, it counts as their being under half cover. So you could do that. You could block somebody, have them behind you, and they can take half cover, 3/4 cover, depending on the situation.
and then after this game, I'm gonna change it to the fighter. I love her free action. The wizard's gonna be a fighter.
It's gonna
No,
go
no.
fighter/rogue. We had an interesting conversation today.
You can multi-class. I'm not comfortable enough trying to figure that out yet. After reading the player hand.
It's a
No,
little
I thought you were
complicated.
playing a wizard. So
He's
you're
playing
not
a
a
wizard.
wizard. That character to a. I'm just gonna change it to a fighter. So why don't you start with a fighter class instead of using a wizard class and switching it? I didn't want to. I already had this class in my folder. And I guess
that's your husband, I'm sorry, I'm still learning on y'all.
My guess is that he's visiting with Grandma Joyce.
or else he's getting food or a combination of two.
that is a very good one.
Okay, so you're not gonna get my information right now? I've been sitting here waiting
Oh.
to give this to you because I thought instead of going in there, because if I thought it's next. That's for the farm.
Become a mentor. Become
Oh,
a fashion.
Alright,
Alex, please carry the door.
Here, you wanna just do it? Or do you want me to tell you? Dalton, DLA, Federal Road, neutral.
Thank you, Alex.
I had 299 EXP, I swear.
Order 99.
What race?
My
Human.
Karnak died.
I found turkey burgers.
It was on the adventure that was worth 300 experience points. I got 0.
And you almost died again. You know that will be probably becoming running gag, right?
I'm hoping for it.
Hilarious. You killed Carl. 27.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you this. If I die on this adventure, I'm
You
permanently
need-
killing this character.
Permanently.
Permanently kill it. I like how you said that. Well, how are you going to do that when you're going to have a cleric up next to you? Cast cure.
You weren't a cleric before. You were a cleric before. Yeah, you were. 'Cause you
I
killed me up. You killed me up to 12. This devil goat comes out of nowhere.
Nowhere. We knew it was alive. We knew
It came out this pregnant goat.
You know what?
And
Well,
in 2 hours, roasted this, full size goat.
all I gotta say is I like how Vance stated. What are you gonna do? You're gonna cast cure. Yes, I cast cure. That's one of the rules, The GM suggests.
You did some really good suggestions. You were, by the way, I did talk to her about the whole goat thing.
Alright.
During the past week, and she had mentioned that one of the reasons why she kept bringing up about evil goat, is because we were at a fork of where we could either kill the goats as they were being born and not have to deal with them later, but had we done that, we'd have to fight the mother goat.
Yeah, but what was the difference? Was the mother goat meaner? Because that
We don't-
two-headed goat was evil.
We don't know. Well, because
We tried to kill the mother goat and we would have had more goats to fight instead of some of the there.
but because we decided to just let them grow up, we didn't have to fight the mother goat or 3 of the other goats. So.
I don't know. I just wish you would have let me cast that. Never called you again.
By the way, I don't know what to do on the worksheet wise, but I just went ahead and erased that session that I died.
I guess so nice to bring me that.
The guy that with the undead, whatever that disorder.
Well, no, I mean, you were in that session.
Yep, but I didn't get anything.
Yeah,
I literally did.
you're supposed to report it anyway. You can't go through the game.
Just smoking cigarettes.
I mean, to me, it's just sort of taking
Not all of
voices.
it, just most of it.
I don't
I mean, you
smoke.
were in the adventure. Used to.
Only way to quit is quit cold turkey.
I mean,
No,
I told you
Part
this.
of your character's history.
I'm
This
actually
is actually
serious. If I ever stick to them, I gotta have a
Numbers, it's just a number. It's called
Because when I did smoke, I smoked 2.5 packs a day.
Oh, section number 1. I think we only
And
got
then I
well,
quit.
yeah, but it's like
My niece used to go in the house and she got a house.
2-0.
Riding 35, 45 minutes on the school bus,
died.
She got that in my head.
Um,
I quit smoking. And then when I was
Joe,
going
tell me
home, I
about your
started going over
character.
the road.
what's his name?
Told you.
And
What?
Told you.
I trained.
Yeah, you spell that?
And that poor guy got on the truck. We got inside and quit smoking.
D-I-R.
Told him my dispatch he
Told
couldn't
you.
get right. He
Okay.
said I was crazy. The entire time he seen me. He
Raising
said it
class?
coughed funny. I was yelling at him.
Human. Wizard.
What level?
3.
Alignment?
Lawful neutral.
Background?
Soldier.
Yeah.
That happens.
Faction?
Borderline.
Okay. Passive perception?
13, I think.
Are you sure? Could you check? No. Can't check your perception.
I could never figure that out.
Yeah.
What's your perception roll?
My perception is +0,
Okay, so passive perception is 10.
10. Okay.
Wait. Your perception is +0
Yeah, my wisdom is 9.
as a wizard?
Wisdom. If your wisdom's 9, how is your perception roll +0? Wouldn't it be minus
negative
1?
1. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, I mixed up wizard, wisdom and intelligence.
Except for saving throw. My saving throw is +2.
What's your initiative?
Initiative is what's the
On class?
maybe 13. Well, yeah, 13.
Because you have like a 16 dex.
16 dex, 16 con, 16 intelligence,
Wait, what's your HP then?
23.
Okay, there's the bulky.
You want turkey burger?
He's a tough wizard.
He's got hot dogs in there too.
Tough cookie.
Yeah, but if he's asleep, you take the war hammer, raise it up, and one conk, he's done.
No, probably not. Actually.
Think about it. You would almost guarantee crit. 'Cause if you're asleep, somebody took a hammer and whacked you.
No guarantees on crits.
It still wouldn't stop a person. You're going to knock him unconscious at least. And if he's unconscious, once again.
Well, he's already unless he's asleep.
Don't have to have a wish with a high rhythm. You guys are smart.
Right.
That's not always true.
And don't take 20 million days to get to sleep.
What did you say?
I said, don't take 20 million days to get up to sleep.
Looks like that's in the
They're in
field
the
out there.
You have a party that is?
Yeah.
Apparently they do.
You'd have been here for that DM class.
Yeah, but you'll be able to watch it on YouTube. Master DM and 2 easy lessons.
I was actually reading some Harry Potter while I was
I don't know Harry Potter.
I'm on the 4th.
I actually hauled the 4th book of Harry Potter 7 months before they released it. I hauled expensive $12,000 plasma TVs, big gigantic TVs, and all they did was put these little plastic locks.
You know, I'm so surprised. I'm so excited about the new Star
All the
Wars.
Harry Potter
They got black guys.
They
in
have
there.
these studs.
I don't understand what people
Lock
go crazy
them
about that. It doesn't
lock
make any
them.
sense.
Once you put the two pieces together, you don't put parts
You know what it's
together,
about?
parts cut. And that's
Well,
what
what's
we
about?
used.
Everybody's going crazy. There's a black guy as a main character.
We were putting the Harry Potter books in the warehouse that early.
Well, I mean, so far I'm enjoying them now. I found the beginning of the 4th book a little slow.
Yeah, I didn't really like the beginning of the 4th book
But
either.
now I'm like more towards the middle where they start talking about the whole tribal group
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. So
All I
it's
know
getting interesting.
is I started reading the Sword of Truth series again. That's very good time.
Oh, yeah.
And,
I read about that.
you know, I like how you finished it off. I really, really did.
Yeah, if I ain't doing schoolwork, I'm reading books. If I ain't got other stuff to write.
No, my problem is I play online games. I play games like Dial Beach.
I have games on my phone and I have an Xbox One. I got access to games if I want to play games. My thing is, I can only sit there and play a game for so long before I get bored. But if I read a book, my mind's constantly going because it's painting pictures of what's going on.
It depends on the game. Some games like this one, I can only play it for
See
a while.
now, you put me on Halo, I'll sit there and play like day knows tomorrow.
That's alright. I ain't gonna say I can know anybody on Halo. I ain't even gonna talk about that. But my 5-year-old nephew
I'm
is
not saying
sniping.
I'm good at Halo, but I will sit there and play it for hours on end.
You know, my whole thing is camping should not be legal. I hate campers. I really, truly
I used
do.
to hate them with Call of Duty on. That's
Yeah.
all people ever did.
And
I'm
you
like,
get people like this, when you make that comment, he's laughing because he's a camper.
I've never actually played an Well, I've never played an FPS.
Then how do you know what a camper is then?
I'm a video gamer. I don't have to have played the game to know what a camper is.
Do any of y'all want hot dogs?
No.
Probably not.
Not right now.
Alright.
Well, there are no more hot dogs cooked right now. If we want them, then she needs to put some more on. That's why I'm
So I'm asking.
questioning.
Alright. I'll send
I just wasted that on points.
Joe went to the this is the utility one, so I guess it's a little bit deep for you.
So you gave my lollipop. You didn't give me Halloween candy this year.
Humbug. I tried to enforce an uncle tax on my niece and nephew, and my sister said there is no such thing as uncle tax. I was going to be fair. I was giving them like 5% of that candy back. I thought that was a fair tax.
95%?
See, if I really wanted Halloween candy, I could have took my daughter, put her in the stroller, and went walking down the streets of Bunny and got some very easily, but you know, I'm not that mean.
I am.
Not that mean.
Riley's not old enough to enjoy the candy, therefore I figured she should not be out around the Halloween stuff this year. I should wait till she can have the fun and
Now,
get
then
her
you steal the
candy.
candy.
No, I'm not gonna steal her candy.
Yes,
I will
that's how it's
monitor
supposed-
what I'll monitor a portion of what she gets, and then the rest is going away.
Going away.
I don't eat candy a lot.
Morgan, is there a guy to over there
I'll get it to somebody else's kid.
on that counter?
The last 3 Halloweens,
Yes.
I worked and
Would you mind bringing it over here?
I would go buy it.
Oh, that's it too.
We always did a lot of Halloween because somebody somehow always locked the keys in their car. I'm not going to say it was the mothers. I'm not going to say the dads. But it was a long line of 50% of each. But I would tell the kids, I'd always tell them, I'll trade you the unlock. I will unlock the vehicle for free if you give me your candy. In 3 years, I had one kid ever take me up on that offer. She went home with a lot more candy than what she had. Most of them, like, no, this is mine. Don't worry about it. Well, I still charge. I didn't charge her parents either, but just for the simple fact that she was nice enough to give her candy out to keep making her mom and dad pay for it.
So you did Pop-A-Lock. You were Mr. Pop-A-Lock.
I gave him a free unlock.
You know, I locked my keys and, well, no, rephrase that. My vehicle locked itself with my keys in
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna say real quick.
And it was one of the
I've
remote.
only ever seen one vehicle lock itself. One
I'm
vehicle,
not kidding you,
and
my
all
vehicle actually
I did
locked
for
itself.
6.5 years.
There's some more paper towels.
The guy, people always say, "Yeah, my vehicle locked itself." No,
No, this
you
one
get out of the
actually did.
vehicle somehow. You hit the button.
Hey, buddy.
Let me tell you what
Actually,
happened.
come back.
This one actually locked
Don't just
itself.
ask her if
Because I had closed the door. I checked to make sure
That's
that
funny,
the doors
I'm
were
sorry.
still unlocked. They were still unlocked. I go inside the house, come back out, stand there talking to my ex, and get over and yell at the top. All of a sudden we hear, beep, beep, we go, oh no, it didn't.
Well, the
They
other
said
I didn't take.
apparently what happened with the remote control vehicles is that somebody else in the area of the
My
same
sister
year
Yeah.
can
vehicle
tell you stories
has
about
another remote, it'll
stuff
set that
used
one
to
off.
do.
Yeah, it's
can
all it
relate
has to
to
be is a
something.
similar key. And the other thing is, there are
He's been
actual systems
Right.
where you
No,
can,
that's
I can
different.
sit right next to your vehicle while you're unlocking your vehicle or locking it, or while you're opening your garage door or closing it. I can copy that signal,
I oftentimes
and then all you have to do is play that signal
think
back,
of the
and
things
it will
that
open, close, lock, unlock, whatever.
he does, but I know better than to do them that way.
So
That makes
I
sense.
never, even when I had a vehicle that had a key fob,
Like that.
I would go, when I
Okay,
got out
I
of my
have
vehicle,
something
never
in my
used the key fob on my
hand here.
vehicle, I never used the
So
key
I
fob.
needed to.
I took my key out, locked and unlocked. Now I
Buddy, I
will state,
appreciate it.
and it's
years,
nothing against
You'll
women,
learn
it's
exactly
not.
what your mother needs.
But
what
I've
she
done
needs, and
more
you know
than my
exactly
fair
how to give it to
share
her.
of unlocks
She'll
when
be so much
when
more
they have a
appreciative
key
of
fob.
you. You'll get better gifts for
You
Christmas.
know,
And
these
obviously,
vehicles are all
You'll time.
He's
those
an only child. He basically gets whatever he wants for Christmas.
keyless
You'll
entries.
get better
I
gifts.
have
You'll
Am I wrong?
Some of these new ones, you get in, you don't put a key in, you don't put a fob
Sorry,
in, all you do is
preconditioned
get in,
to
press the button, and start.
My iPhone was like that. All
Is
you
it
had to
Christmas?
get it, as long as you had that key
Okay.
on you.
Mm-hmm.
We're not.
Somewhere in the car.
Oh yeah, happy New Year.
There's still a key in that key fob.
Right.
Oh, yeah, unlock the doors, but not the
What's
system.
that here?
For some reason, your key fob quit working. And I don't know how many times I
So
say,
what I do.
well, my key fob doesn't work and I can't get in, the door's locked.
You need to
You
get
still
in.
have-
I need you to
you
know
have-
what's on.
You
Okay.
have Joe's
I
information.
get there, they tell me the situation. I said, can I see your key fob? Yeah.
Because you didn't come in, and then you left again.
Which I knew that because they
That's
really
your fault.
out, they pulled it apart, they're like, look, you still have it.
What is that? Turkey burgers?
Yes.
They get mad because they're like, it's still $50. I mean,
Well, you don't eat rye bread, so it's a sour bread. You told me before you don't like the sour
he
bread.
said we all get 300 EXP for just showing up.
Okay,
You turn that on?
it's been on.
Oh.
Yeah, we get things on the internet all the time.
Oh,
It's
boy.
all good. You guys really watching.
Where'd you get the dog that way?
Actually, somebody was watching. Actually, a couple of people, I guess, watching the DMing thing earlier.
I know, I was one of them.
Well, someone put in the chat, said, "Hey, I've got a question."
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I just responded to them, was like, "Sorry, I wasn't watching the chat."
I guess I should have left it on my,
Thing
Well,
is,
his was, it was up at the house.
it was
I
over the house.
was in my office, you know, I got up to go to the bathroom or something, I walked back over to the house, and I was like, is Morgan here? I could hear Morgan talking.
Just so you guys
So I
know,
went in there and I heard, I was like, oh,
remember that cool couple that we met at the
library?
Yeah. They work for Chairman General.
Are you talking about the husband and wife? Dude had on like overalls or something?
I don't remember. I just know that they were the cool couple. I know you really got along with both of them. But I know they work for Chairman General.
She had dark hair?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know they both worked for Chairman
The
General.
wife does for sure. 'Cause I recognized her when I was there at the hospital last week.
Oh, did you say anything to her about the UV?
Well, I didn't get a chance to talk to her. I was patient chatting.
So before we get started, so it's like 10 minutes to 6 right now. We want to lay out some of the table rules. Just a reminder to everybody, this is organized play, which means that among other things, your characters are expected to cooperate with each other. You're not supposed to undermine. You're not allowed to undermine other characters, players. Or act in any kind of disruptive way. The adventure is limited in time, which means, and I'm going to be strict about it today, so if we don't finish it today, we don't finish it, which means you might not get all the goodies at the end. Okay? So it's worthwhile, not wasting any time.
Yeah,
We're supposed to finish it within a certain amount of time?
Yeah, the way adventures normally work is that that the session is self-contained time slot, and if you don't finish the adventure in that period of time, you don't finish it. So now the good news is this is a 2-hour adventure, so we have more time than that. So theoretically, even if we take twice as long as we should, well, we should be able to still finish.
Theoretically, it's about right.
But look, I mean, one reason I want to try to enforce that is that I got to learn how to work with time limits, and I mean, because we're not always going to have the luxury of playing at our home with a regular group that comes every time and all that kind of stuff. And if we don't learn how, I don't learn how to play with a time limit, I certainly can't expect anybody else to. All right, so does anybody have anything that they need to take care of before we get started? Their characters, anything like downtime or any special information on that? Okay.
I haven't played this character in a while, so if I forget how to play it,
Sorry. That's what I love about a digital copy. Everything's already done.
Meet in the tavern. No, I'm just kidding. Here's the deal. You've already, so we're kind of starting in the middle of the adventure. You've already met with the people who want to hire you. You've already agreed to take on this mission. There have been bandits operating in the ruins of Fort Dalton, which is a fort that lies on the river, like River Liss, LIS, whatever that's worth. They've been raiding caravans and taking people, and so y'all been hired to put a stop to it.
For how much?
Are we in the Mulmaster area?
Yeah, this is a Mulmaster. Right. You know what?
Oh,
No, I don't think it ever said that you actually get paid to do it. How about that?
Pro bono!
Nope, not doing it.
Out of the goodness of your hearts, you decided to take it on for free. There's no money in here for paying y'all.
See, this is what we get for letting the fighter
serious.
negotiate
Hey,
terms.
I call it bullshit.
Get to keep anything that you find. How about that?
Well, I better find something.
So wait a second. Why can't we just do what the barbarians are doing, or the bandits are doing? I mean, they're getting paid.
They find stuff.
Yeah.
Ah, darn it. Those aren't our characters' MOs.
Oh, I was playing bullshit.
Actually, my character has been known to steal.
Back in
Yeah,
January.
it's raining.
There's a story
So
behind it.
it's been storming, lightning,
Kind of like it was outside, huh?
and that's not playing her character that has the magical cloak of shutting
I
all
think
the water.
Lake McCullum is the example of that. So Grant called him.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Lake McCullum.
Oh, yes.
I can't even see them what they have, but how much they got.
What's wrong?
How much gold did we get that last session? The one I ended up having to hurry up and leave.
I wrote it down somewhere.
The social sickle, I do remember that. That was 50. Yeah, that was 50 by itself, but I split that with the rest of them.
You got 10.
28?
That's how much experience y'all got.
I'm sorry, 40.
40.
That does not sound wrong.
I thought we had like 300.
Now,
We did.
40 gold each, 28 experience.
But that was kind of.
now you got a couple of ways that you can get there. You can use a barge and take it down the river, River Liss, or you can basically trudge through the marsh to get to where the ruins are. The ruins are basically
All
in
for
marsh
the
areas.
barge?
I don't know, every time I'm sent on a boat, it seems like it doesn't go very well.
I hope large.
Alright.
Depending on how much it costs.
Well,
You get the
I want to find out first, ask around if there's been, because if we're going after robbers, I want to find out if there's been any issues with shipping through the river or the marsh or whatever it is.
yeah, it's the river traffic that's been shut down. I think maybe it said caravans and that was actually the river traffic.
The river traffic.
So we can get on a boat and maybe we'll encounter the bandits, is that the deal?
Well, you go to Fort Dalton, and that seems to be where they're coming from.
The bandits seem to be coming from the fort?
You
that is
It's the ruined
Oh.
abandoned fort.
have traversed the river and found no bandits. D&D.
Adventure over.
There is no baby. Wherever we go, we will find them.
So they've been getting hit on the barges.
Is it an overnight on the barge?
No, it's actually just a few hours.
How long does
Really?
it take to get there on by foot?
And Bev, difficult terrain. He said trudging through the mud.
Yeah, it's basically you can trudge along the muddy banks of the river
I don't like that.
to get to the ruins.
But but you did say it is the barges are the ones that are getting hit, right?
Yeah, I mean it's basically 6 to 1. I mean, taking the barge is as fast as walking.
Okay. The next
a
next
few
question
hours
I have:
away.
how many crews on a typical barge?
How many what?
Crew. There's always people that work the barge.
Yeah, anywhere from 2 to 10, I guess.
Are they gonna make us work on the barge again?
Oh no,
Do we get it now?
You want to
Are you
read?
take a nap on the barge? Yeah.
Do we need a revote, or are we still going with the barge?
Well, here's my idea. Why don't we disguise ourselves as part of the crew and spread rumors around that there's some type of artifact on the barge that we're shipping?
You don't have to.
So we want to get attacked?
Well, kind of, yeah.
They're gonna retire us regardless. It doesn't matter if we pretend to be somebody.
Well, basically, I mean, there's normal. I thought you meant like on a normal barge.
Yeah.
On the barge that y'all have got, I mean, it's a barge that's like big enough for y'all, and like, there may be like one guy, with a pole.
Yeah, we're gonna get
Yeah.
attacked no matter what. We don't know how
It's
you
like, oh, you want to blend in?
pretend to raise the sail. Look at this.
How about I blend in with you?
Spot the deck, all 20 of you. 5 inches later, we're done.
Okay, we voted. We're taking the barge.
All right.
It's a fine name for rivering.
All right. So.
Hey, what's part of his deal about golf? Half hour before.
Yep. I believe I also told you I only had like an hour to prep this.
That one's really good, Rob.
He also said that this one could be drawn on the fly.
Oh yeah, he did say that, didn't he?
Well, as a matter of fact, this one didn't come with any maps. This adventure has no
They
maps.
usually have like small maps.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
still want to see that. I want to see you draw on a fly.
Yeah.
Well, we're about to.
Never mind.
Well, technically, he can
It's
draw
called
on the
micro
fly.
art.
It's on the computer.
Micro art.
Well, they
You
did.
didn't say
Have you
on
ever seen
a fly, on the fly.
No, he said a fly. You draw.
Apparently,
on
there's
fly.
obviously a god of flies if there's the fly.
What's up to say? Just say it.
I'm just joking around. Trying to be funny.
You ever seen him do
See,
that?
they put the word
art on the Grand Horizon?
All right. So y'all are approaching. It's like the ruins are like up here a little bit. Y'all are approaching in. Want to place yourselves on this is the barge.
Where are we, by the way?
What are we? What are we?
What are we?
Where y'all are on the barge.
Couldn't we get off the barge before we
This
got
is-
to
And
side
Bev,
of the
where
thing?
are we? Ourselves? Where are ourselves? Our people?
On the barge. Oh.
This is the guy with the pole.
Is he missing teeth?
Easy now.
Okay, so the plan is to get off before you.
No, listen
I
to you.
think so.
Well,
Just means you can't know half the
And
food.
that's my character's
Well, the problem is if you can't see it, how will you know that you're not? How will you know that you're just not quite inside of it?
because we've got a barge dude that knows where it is. He can let us off right before we're inside of it.
Or he knows the area? That would help.
I say we have him stick around. That way, in case we need to make a quick escape.
Okay, here's my.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll drop you off just out of sight. Whoa.
Okay. then I
Help me
gotta
with a
find
stick. Whoa.
I got
I
one.
need more sticks.
Give me that hemp back.
Use my staff.
I'm looking for my road.
Carry it there.
Probably ought to go.
Look, y'all dig in the back. The road thing is mine.
Probably need to go in the same order we always go in. The fighter is
Big
Eric
Blue's me.
up front.
I'm Big Blue.
I think we're the two
Here's
with
my
the
road.
heaviest AC, right?
Unless we want some
I'm Big
sneaking to
Blue.
go on.
There you go.
And the point of being left off out of sight is not to march right up in their face.
No, I won't make noises. I'm going on.
Are you playing Naya?
No, I'm playing a rogue though.
I don't know what character she uses for me, but there's a little dwarf guy.
Just the cleric. Little metal cleric. He's over there lying down.
I think that's the dwarf guy right there.
I'll take the little.
That's a
Yeah.
wizard.
That's the wizard.
That's a wizard right
This is a
there.
wizard. This is a wizard. All right, so this is Alex's wizard.
Yeah.
Joe's wizard.
You want to use Naya?
Yeah, but I want him on the side by the.
Right there, standing up. Right? Yeah.
Where's this?
Figure out where y'all are standing on the barge as y'all are.
Real
I'm
quick,
in the middle.
switch me with. Put me up against between.
I want to be on the port side.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the port side. Have
No,
me.
you're already on the port side.
No, I'm on the front of the. Okay, I see.
Port
So
side.
confused.
I don't should remember this.
It's 10 years ago. Do you realize how long ago that was?
I ready my axe.
After start.
Ready your axe, huh?
After front.
I ready my
start
great
right,
axe.
Port is left. Start right.
I have a hand axe in my hand.
You have a hand axe in your hand.
I'm assuming he's going to take us to the shore.
Yeah,
I have ray of
yeah.
frost ready.
He's trudging along. So it's
No,
not
no, I
inside.
have shield ready, and I have mage armor ready. I have measure cast.
Alright.
That's what I have.
I'm going to hide. Snake.
But y'all are getting close.
I have to hide the snake.
Okay.
Below where's your character?
One.
Yeah,
When I hit level 2,
kinda-
I'm gonna completely change my character.
But you know, because he is level 3, and all the rest of us are either 1 or 2, we're gonna have another demonic goat situation. He's gonna die. again.
He's gonna die. You killed Karna!
Mine's level 3 also.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to roll with you play up there, so I can let you put on barbarian.
Out of the water.
Bad.
Surfaces 2 giant crabs.
Let's say a water elemental. What?
I quit.
Water elemental. See ya.
Yeah.
I told you the barge was a bad idea.
They would come out the water on the thing. They're crabs.
And there's guys riding on them.
What?
Of course there are.
Are you sure?
Okay. They're I believe. Well, actually, these characters haven't seen them before, but they're the guys with the sharp tooth swords.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a water elemental cult.
Yes.
The guy with the giant octopus too. Yeah, I remember him.
Well,
So roll initiative. Roll initiative.
Reactions. 14.
13 plus 3 is 7.
come on, class, don't fail me now.
Woo! 10! I'm in the middle.
I'm in the middle.
Moving at the speed of clarity.
Alright, so who's got a 20 or higher?
Not that high.
Everybody, 19, 18, 17. Okay,
Good.
we have a winner with Beth. 16, 15. There you go.
Oh,
14. Okay, let's
Of
see.
course, I go right after them.
Who's Cloyd? Does
Couldn't roll any
13,
better. Couldn't roll
Well.
any better.
11, 10.
Woo!
Okay, good.
God.
9, 8.
What bad were your rolls?
Bad.
That's what is this? Car now 7.
Somebody's like in hot
5. Okay. What trademark what speed are you moving at? 3? Holy
Moving at the
crap.
speed of clarity.
Okay, Ellie, you're
It
up.
was me and then who?
It's
Bad
you and
guys.
the bad guys.
Are we still in the water?
No, you're on the barge. The shore, so you're like 20, 30 feet away from the shore. 2 giant crabs just surfaced with riders on them with these like funky swords, and they're charging in to attack.
Bonus.
Well, there's one
It's
that.
difficult terrain.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, it's very difficult.
One that-
Swimming, you have to have a whole other.
There's one that I can. I'm looking straight at there, so I think I'm going to shoot the rider.
Okay. Riders up this one.
May I ask a question real quick before we start all this? Is the barge still moving towards the shore?
It's moving this way.
Yeah, he
Moving which way?
Moving.
Yay!
Well, look, the shore is difficult to run into. It's mud.
So it's not moving towards the shore.
Yeah, but I'm in armor. You don't swim in armor, you sink.
I think in mud too.
So you couldn't reach it.
So, but I mean, they're
Oh,
all.
wait, are they wearing armor?
I was turning it so that I could find
Not really. They're sort of made for being underwater. So, shooter, go ahead and roll.
Because I get to roll on if we're someone's on army and I tell you go shocking grass, you get to roll what's it called? You get to roll two.
Yeah.
Roll advantage.
Advantage.
Which
yeah.
one?
If they ever, no, the one. I'll
Technically,
see what our character is.
if you got shocking grass,
Which
put
one?
your hand in the water.
I tried to
Shit.
lie her.
No. Unless you everybody
Not
knows
just the
that
right
You're on a barge.
I forgot.
Yeah, it does
Oh, no.
that one, you know, it says-
Yeah, blue. Yeah, that's right. Blue's the rider. And
I just stuck my hand in here and I was like,
That'd been funny if you made it too.
okay.
Do what?
How do you like your dice?
All right. So now they move.
probably fine.
Did you hit them at least?
Yeah,
What-
8 points of damage.
What was your roll?
I rolled a 15, and then I had added 5 to it, made it a 20, so he said I hit it without the add.
Okay.
good. Oh, no ads.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. As bad as my dice started rolling, I
This Dungeons and Dragons game is brought to you by.
Smart Top, or something like that.
Remember, it's called.
Okay. So they come out of the water.
Oh, yeah.
The crab attacks wherever that is. 14. Who is this?
Arnab.
Arnab.
Yay!
Yeah, you play on.
The 17 hit your armor class.
I am 17.
Okay, 17 hits then.
So ties don't go to the person then.
Ooh, 7 points of damage, and you are grappled.
Oh, God.
How come he didn't get to have an opposed roll?
Hmm?
You don't get to oppose the roll on
It's
grapple?
no. This is a crab. Well, normally you do, but this is a special rule. The crab has this giant crab has these giant claws, and so when it hits you with the claw, it's like got you grappled. But you can break out during your turn if you want to do that. Okay. The rider. Let's see. Who's this? This is one of the wizards, right? No, this
That's
is
me.
Okay, that's me. This is a wizard over here, right?
Yeah.
So you're not wearing any armor, so he's gonna run up
Yep,
to
the
you.
crab.
Wait, I thought this was the.
The crab's the green, the rider's the blue.
Okay.
Are you serious? They're gonna attack the wizard first roundabout? That sucks.
Yep.
they don't.
They don't like you. Oh, and he misses.
Okay.
All right.
He's like, God, you're this giant blue thing. Ah, and he misses.
Crab.
Hey, I don't get an attack about a first attack because I have my axe ready.
Actually, yeah, I was thinking you should probably get an attack opportunity against
What about
him.
me?
No, he didn't go out of your range. He went into it.
So attack of
So,
opportunity.
yeah,
Even
go
though
ahead.
I'm grappled.
It's a
Oh, that's right,
lag.
you're grappled.
There is a lag. There's a serious lag at that.
It's about a 5-second lag on this thing.
Oh, I've seen 20. I've seen 30-second lags before.
Yeah, I don't think you get to do that if you're grappled.
Okay.
That makes sense. Okay. Crab attacks.
About a minute ago, you said, God.
Misses.
Why don't you turn that off? That's gonna bother me.
I did turn it off.
This guy attacks you.
Oh, it didn't attack me?
Apparently they don't like me.
Thank you, whoever my God, my character worships.
Miss. Alright. So they jump up and they do their thing. Alright, Lukoi, the wizard, is
Ray of Frost, that thing.
okay.
Nope.
And you miss. Alright.
Good try.
What's
Alright,
the other
so-
thing? The bargeman?
Yeah. So, So you've got the two crabs jump up with riders. Riders jump off and attack the lower armored people. The crab's got Carnap in its grasp, and it is now Tolfnir. What do you do?
Is it large flammable?
Not very flammable. No, I mean if you want to are you going to try to purposely set it on fire? What do you want to do?
That's a horrible question to ask.
Yeah, he's not quite sure if I here.
If you're going to use a fire attack against them, you don't have to worry about setting the barge on fire.
I don't. Does it hurt them?
If you're wanting to set the barge on fire,
I'm not wanting to set the barge on fire.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
My character yells at your character, please hit the crab.
Not the barge!
Right, so what do you do?
Maybe it'll break its concentration.
I use my cantrip, create bonfire in front of me.
Okay. Now you're the big. Okay.
I'm big.
Right.
They have to, any creature in the bonfire space when you cast a spell must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 fire damage. A creature must also make the saving throw when it enters the bonfire space for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. He failed his
Okay, so 1d8.
saving throw, so roll 1d8 damage.
On roll it.
That's 6.
Okay. All right.
That's a concentration spell, so it stays right there.
Okay. That's
Anybody
your
else
concentration.
decides- Yeah.
All right. So let's tell for you.
That's the
All
second
right.
level spell? Or first level spell?
Carnap, you are. So now there's a raging fire next to you, and you're
No, it's not next gen.
It's only
Well,
5 foot radius of the one.
right, but it's near you.
It's 2 blocks.
It's-
I rolled to break
Okay.
the grapple.
All right. Go ahead. Roll strength. All right. You break free from the grapple. And I think that's all you can do.
I'm gonna take bonus action and use a potion of healing if I can do that.
Okay. All right.
It's a 1d4, right?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Yes.
I had 4.
That's 4.
Seven.
Okay, so that's 9 points.
Back up full.
Okay. Vola the Druid.
Full other druid.
You better turn into a bear.
I can use a potion. I don't have my
That would be a
rule sheet with me anymore. I gave it to Mike, so I can't remember if I could use potion healing this bonus action.
I'm going to use my
Well,
skin
he
and
let
turn
me do
into
it,
a
so
bear.
apparently it's alright.
Sorry.
Yeah. What?
I'm using bark skin and turning into a
You
bear.
must think
Okay. Yeah, I think you're probably right. It's probably not. It's probably 2 separate actions, but
You
it's a
don't
done deal now.
Actually, turning into a bear is a bonus action.
No,
No,
it's
you're talking about the potion.
using an object is an action, and I think breaking free is an action. I'm not entirely.
You're gonna use the bonus action. Yeah,
But I don't think you have that as a bonus action. Okay, now that is a bonus action, but you also cast a spell. That was your action.
Okay, fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, please do crazy.
Okay, Travic Iron Fist, the Dwarven Cleric.
Traylock.
Traylock.
It's like a new teacher. Travic?
Better than have it.
Hey, Aaron. Hey,
Two bucks.
No, that's
I'm gonna attack the crab.
Okay.
Hey, Aaron.
Whoa, where'd that
20.
thing come from?
Ooh, okay, critical hit on the. Okay, he takes his bat on the crab.
Crab legs anymore?
So you get to roll 2d8.
Soft shell crab.
You add your damage once.
5,
Okay.
7, 12, plus 2 is 14.
Okay. Okay, in one massive blow, he like splits the head open of the crab and is. No soft shell crab.
Congratulations, your crab has evolved into a soft shell crab.
All right, Ellie the Rogue.
Ellie the Rogue. I will attack this rider who's right here next to me.
Okay.
And the
And you
bonfire.
get to, yeah, he's standing in the bonfire. And you get to sneak attack him because he's within 5 feet of the.
Yep. I shoot magic 16.
Okay, that hits.
So I can get this. Oh yeah. 13 points in.
Ooh. Did you see the part where I talked about the one time
Alright.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
When you're the Nazi
Plus another
demon,
5. 18 points of damage.
No.
you're going so far, you kill everybody.
Sneak attack.
Oh, you have a 2d6. What?
You
I have
can quite a
2d6
few
now.
times,
Holy moly. You're 3rd level.
I am.
You can like,
Alright.
Okay, it's a time
What
where
weapon are you using?
I actually got one character. But
Alright.
I said for being
plus 2d6 plus 3.
I accidentally said that.
So this guy's standing in a bonfire, and Ellie takes her river and runs it right through his chest. Pulls it out.
I'm like, how dare you go there for that wizard?
Show me
I think no!
Yeah, she
Okay.
kind of got the bear on this side protecting her from the other one.
It protecting me. That's more important.
I got you.
Thank you.
Well, at least I stopped the crowd.
Okay. This
Yeah,
guy, he tries to jump up. I was like, oh my god! The two of y'all get attacks of opportunity on him.
That's a D20.
Yeah, roll d20. Miss.
Yeah,
Miss.
Sploosh.
Ah!
Swim away.
Okay.
Who's that big guy?
And the crab. Okay, the last thing is the crab. The crab fights to death.
Oh.
So he attacks.
He hits.
Who's he attacking?
Me.
Michael.
Oh, you fell
I got your back, buddy. Don't worry. Michael, I got
You
your
down,
back.
Carnaz!
I'm still alive.
9 points of damage.
Barely.
Barely.
What do you have, 12?
3.
I'm at 12.
Kill Karnak.
And did you grapple
Are you
him?
sure you should have played the fighter again? Because Karnak
Sorry.
get bad.
Wait, what did you say, Molly?
Did you grapple him again?
It's an automatic thing. I mean, that's his attack. He grabs you with his claws.
I always thought number 1 rule: do not give the DM any ideas.
I know, I'm sorry.
Or let him roll 20s.
Lukoy.
Lukoy, the wizard. Alright, so that guy's fleeing. He's like swim.
You can only move 3 spaces,
Swim
by
off.
the way.
No.
He's
He swear that
he,
he probably swim.
he can swim pretty well, but he can't breathe underwater. Apparently. He's just kind of a
Isn't it
badass.
difficult
But,
terrain?
We'll take not to the
Yeah,
person.
his rifle just crashed
yeah, I don't know exactly how that works.
You should only be able to move 3 squares.
Yeah, and he didn't take a disengage. He just fled. So yeah, he can still go 6.
Because he can swim?
Hmm?
Because he can swim? Is that why?
Well, yeah. So he's just all out. So. Oh my God!
He did a long dive.
Help me! You're really
No,
frosting that dude.
What happened? What happened is when I swung at him, he left off my. I started when I hit him. I didn't hit him. I kind of gave him a boost and she finished
No,
it.
he
Yeah,
just
13
got
misses.
scared because he saw the big old bear.
Oh, thanks for
going.
Okay, tough deer.
I
He didn't have much, so I don't.
Yeah.
Human wizard, tough deer.
My character does this.
Uh-oh.
Burning hands!
Okay.
The right one in front of
So
me.
you're gonna use it to like
Yes.
you're gonna avoid everybody else.
Is that a cantrip or versatile spell?
That's a first level spell.
Here's the question:
And if
with
he
the
fails his
bonfire,
save, okay, he
I think
takes
it's
3d6 damage. If he
it's
fails,
3d6
or
and fails his half, right? He made it. So go ahead and roll the damage and then roll 3d6 and then do that.
5, 2, 7, 9,
4.
Well, it's worth a try. I was hoping to get like 18. Okay, that's not bad.
Okay.
Karnak. Again.
Ow! Ow! It hurts!
No pain, no pain.
Is it your turn? Are you going to get up?
He's gonna try to break free.
No, I'm gonna take my sword. Can I swing at it?
While he's grappled, I don't think so.
Well, I don't like to do this, of course.
Give me a look.
What I meant to do is look up, because I knew these things grappled, and so I meant to look up the grapple rules before the fight so that I know exactly how that works, because I just don't remember exactly what it does.
Oh wait, we didn't tell you about that. We actually won a game one time by grappling somebody.
Yeah, grappling is a very powerful ability. So if you
I
have like
charged her first.
so the fighters with like the high strength and the athletic skills, I mean, y'all don't have to be just swing and hit with your sword. You can do some creative things with grapple. You can grab people and throw them off the cliff. You can grab them, because once you grab them, you can move them around where you want to. So you can grab them and put them in the fire.
That's the crab's idea.
Well, the crab's not going to put you in the fire. It's not that smart.
That'd be nasty though.
Once again, rule number 1: don't give the DM ideas.
I'm not. I'm giving the crab. I'm trying not to give the crab ideas.
The DM is the crab.
You can't move.
To play the crab, you have to be the crab.
I'm making this entertaining. He's trying.
To all of the 0 people want.
Your speed becomes 0. You can't benefit from any bonus to your speed. But it actually doesn't say that you can't attack.
Okay, attack then. It's got you around the waist, so you can just
7?
Plus.
That's
7.
That's it. 7.
7.
That's not going to do it.
Someone kill this thing, please.
Ow!
Vola, druid.
Move out of the way.
Pushes everybody off the boat.
You're a bear on a barge.
Yeah,
Can she verify herself as a bonus action?
She could, yes.
I could this.
Can you just
But
move
then
through
you
the water
can-
and get that dude?
But then you can
Do that too.
What's your speed?
40 feet.
Yeah.
She'll get it.
Don't get a bear.
Jumping off and coming
Please.
The splash does damage.
It's salmon season.
Well, that would be your full move to get.
You're right on his
You have to
butt.
flee, basically. But yeah, you can
My
you
thought,
can
You can
definitely
chop
keep
down
up
on
with
his
it.
butt.
but my thought was she could be bear, heal the fighter.
She can
Why
only.
did that?
Okay.
She doesn't want to have to change back and forth.
Trauma. Yeah, she can only change twice before a
Well,
Well, I want to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
thank you.
I'm only charging 1,000 gold.
I don't think he has a 1,000 gold.
That's not my problem.
Was it D8 plus
D8 plus 3.
Okay.
11.
Oh, nice. 11 points.
Can you back up to 4?
See, that's crap. I can't get my D20 to give me.
Okay. Ellie.
Thank you.
I'm gonna attack the crab.
Billy, you were the crab.
9 doesn't hit, does it?
No, pretty much.
Shoot, don't you get a sneak attack on that though? I guess you still have
Only
to
if she
hit, though.
gets. Yeah. Okay.
Crap.
See, the thing is, I don't want to have to waste the first level spell on something that's not the boss
I
battle.
tried.
Okay, so on a 1 to 3, he attacks you again. 4 to 6 attacks. He just doesn't know what to do. So he's attacking the newcomer.
So at least I got
Ooh,
this
yes.
crab now. I got this one off the level.
These
Won't be good.
3 points of damage and you're grappled.
Are they both grappled?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
actually,
two claws.
yeah. Oh, that's right. He's already got his claw around you. So he's got a claw around her too.
And
Well,
you
no,
get a
it's
claw,
not
and you get a
He's
claw.
not jumping into the water, right?
Now, technically though, because he's got them both clawed, he cannot move from where he's at.
Oh yeah, he can drag them underwater if he wants to.
Very good.
I'm
Disengage.
trying to help y'all out.
He's running away. Okay. So look, basically, if you're gonna chase him, you're gonna catch him, and don't worry too much about that.
And maul them.
McCoy, you're up.
Just knock him unconscious.
I'm a bear.
Do I get line of sight?
I think him is going to maul him.
Come here.
Well, I mean, you can
It's like-
choose. You can choose to knock him out if you want to.
It's like line of sight to me.
You want to
I
go?
get line of sight from here, right?
The crab's not gonna tell us
yeah.
much.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 10 spaces away.
Yeah, 50
Or
feet.
50 feet.
Refrost. 16?
16. 16 yeah, 16 hits.
That's gonna slow him down too.
Yep. How much damage? We'll roll a 1. So, what, 3 points? No, 1
It's a
point.
cantrip.
That's right. Okay.
How
But
much
it's
is
slowed
it?
down.
How much does it slow
But,
down
yes.
by?
so he's slowed to 20 feet. So,
You ain't swimming it much
alright,
anymore.
Tolfdir.
I don't land right now.
He's gonna let the bonfire go.
That crab didn't have me so I'm a bit screwed. Hey,
Can you move the bonfire?
Huh?
Can you move the bonfire?
I want to, yeah. But I don't
You
want
can
to.
move it onto him.
When it's firebolt.
Firebolt. Bow.
Firebolt!
Bow to the bow.
16, 21.
Okay, well that hits.
Take that, yes.
Don't roll a 1.
Dude!
Good job.
Hey, you did roll a 1!
Okay, Carneth, so you're being grappled in this claw. And you attack. Ooh, that probably, yeah, that hits. And you do, is that how much damage you do? You do a d12
That's
damage?
14. Yes.
It's a big
Oh,
old axe. Great axe.
That's
Yeah.
a great actually, as you go.
Okay. So,
Well-
it's got you around the waist. You, he splits it open.
No.
I'm eating this crab.
It's the crab.
Keep that bonfire going.
Yeah.
Crabs!
If it's incapacitated, it lets us. It lets us.
Yeah, y'all are let go. Y'all are free.
I'm eating this claw right here because it was eating me.
Okay. And you basically you catch up to the guy. What do you want to do to him? Do you want to kill him or do you want to capture him?
Let's just capture him.
Okay.
Let's just capture him.
So basically she knocks him out
Why
and,
don't you scare
and you see him.
piss out of him?
You see him. So you see her like coming back, like dragging him in her claw, in her teeth.
To the
Got him by like the scruff of his jacket.
Yeah,
I go over there.
I
I
look
go
to the rest
to
of the group and I say, boy, I don't want to piss her off.
I go to the river. I go to the riverbank. Over
Okay.
there where she is.
Guys,
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Ice cream.
Yeah, leave your notes out for us. You trust us?
Well, yeah, the camera's running, so
We could have 2 cameras running. You go.
so don't talk about me because it's all gonna be on video.
Out.
Smile.
Yeah.
Camera.
Just for that, you have to take another drink.
Like the GM when he looked at the 11 on the dice. You roll a d12? Yeah.
Yes.
Great axe.
That's your damage.
Okay, who's dice is this?
That's Morgan's. No, he bought that himself.
You rolled a 20 with it.
It's sitting like right
You
here.
play Clash of Clans?
I played Boom Beach.
I started playing her, but I didn't play her.
What game?
Boom Beach.
Well, you would sit here and tell them where to go and you sit there. And wait for battle to be over.
Now, there's strategies, especially when you get higher up.
Yeah, I'm on
Like right-
battle.
Right now, I'm way higher. My victory points are way higher than what my actual level is. So the people I go against are way up there, and I have to use a lot of strategies to.
I didn't die.
You did not die.
didn't crush my crab
Now
twice.
it's like, okay, you go here, you go here.
You're tough.
But I had to use the potion to heal him.
Sorry. We can do another one.
Yeah, gold pieces.
I mean, not before we go into the big battle, but
I was
You
gonna say,
got a
too,
bear that you could hide behind.
I couldn't hide behind the barrel this one.
Well, no, because I emerged.
It's okay when there's ice cream.
You know, on the next one, just to get
If
my
you want
bike
to
out.
walk in for me,
Oh, might be.
pepperoni.
I should be able to.
I mean, this guy is kind of chilling in my seat.
They have a cheese hot pockets.
Ooh, I don't have any idea. I hope not. I don't like that
How do you not like ham and cheese?
because I don't like ham and cheese.
Oh, you're sick.
See, I like
That's
ham
my
and
favorite,
cheese.
two favorite foods in the world.
I like ham and
Together?
cheese sandwiches, but I don't like it in a hot pocket.
I don't like hot sandwiches.
No, I'm really not for the hot pockets, so.
That's just pastrami on rye.
I don't like ham with melted cheese on it. So yeah, I don't like
No, I like the cheese from the refrigerator, just on the sandwich from the refrigerator, not melted or.
you don't want it all melted. Yeah, I don't like that either. And when I get like a hamburger that has melted cheese on it, I pull the cheese off and eat the cheese by itself.
Oh, it's in here too.
I can
I mean,
respect
I'll
that.
eat it on a hamburger if I want it on a hamburger, but other than that, I'm probably like doing really rare if I'm eating cheese at all.
I love cheese.
The Great Cheese Discussion, 2015.
Better cheese.
It's not aimed at me.
Yeah, it's pointed right at me. It actually shows my big forehead very well.
I like cheese.
I'm glad you like cheese.
He's making fun of me. I'm gonna accept that.
Not with the Texas accent.
No, because I actually have lived in Texas, but not recently.
I think I said
Nothing
that-
like a box of
I
chocolates.
think I said it with the.
You never know what you're gonna get. Except if your car now, he gets killed all the time.
Almost. On this one. Almost.
So
What I
if
see-
I flip Michael off right here, can you see it in the camera?
Give me a second, I'll tell you.
There's a whole minute lag.
Rinky dinky dinky
Nope.
dinky rinky dinky doo.
Yeah, you see it now. Yeah, right there.
See what?
Why?
Because I flipped you off before and you said the camera's running, and I said, yeah, but I'm not in the picture. And so it turned, if I go like this, it's in the picture. If I do this, it's not.
So I don't get flipped off and left. Wait, why are you showing me your middle finger? I know you have it.
You make fun of me because I said I like cheese.
No,
And then, so I went like this, and then y'all said it was the camera was rolling.
Move it just a little bit
And
this way.
so Morgan, he said it's not here, but if I go like this, then it is.
I wasn't making fun.
That was clear. All you see it do this is go. Oh.
Joe and I's friend Boomer likes to say certain phrases like "I like eggs," like that. So I was going, "I like cheese," like
Yeah,
him. You wouldn't know.
Hey.
So I wasn't making fun of it. Sorry that it came off.
Hey.
I'm okay.
I like Michael that shuts up.
I
I don't know, Mike in the world that shuts
I had
up.
a flash of inspiration while I was in the bathroom.
Hey, you being bossy?
Really?
That's where they usually come
Tell
to
me
me.
to stop bossing me, please.
That's such a.
I didn't
I didn't know that.
So here's a tip, a DMing tip. So I've got the cards here, one for each character, and I put them in order of initiative. Are
It's
you-
a flash
are
of
you spinning?
inspiration.
I got a flash of inspiration.
Yes. What have you been doing though?
Hardening them.
Oh.
Grandma Joyce is very good at hiding food. Not on purpose.
Right, you put this where. Do you know what to do with that?
Put it in the thing and then.
You don't have
Put a
to.
napkin underneath it at least.
You can put it on
Thank you
plate.
for saying that. If you wouldn't have said that, yes, I would have been happy.
Not
If you
anyway.
said it, I didn't have more trouble.
Can I eat one of these?
One of the two that he brought in there?
Yep.
I was going to. I can get one for you.
We don't really.
There's also vanilla, right?
Just
Yes.
something with skin.
Would you prefer vanilla or chocolate?
I don't know what to do. I'm already like, no, you can help me with that. Stay here.
Sissy bone.
You wouldn't mind, please.
So,
Where you got this people berries?
The throw's a good place to have these kind of songs.
here's my my flash of inspiration. All right.
Jinx.
So
Scoochie.
anyway, so I was using the cards to keep up with initiative and flipping through them, right? And I had the monsters or the NPCs in here in the mix, so when the NPCs would come up and be ready to go. Now, here's the problem with doing it that way, is you have to refer to the NPCs an awful lot.
Yeah.
So you have to so if the NPCs get hurt or something like that, I'm tracking their damage on the cards too. So I'd have to flip back, go back and find their card and write stuff down. So here's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm going to keep the NPCs cards out on the
and you
side
just put NPCs on there.
and just have just a placeholder. So when this orange card comes
Just
up,
write down NPCs.
that means, okay, now it's the bad guy's turn, and then I can go through the bad guys. And I have the cards here so I can easily check the numbers, write stuff down.
Yep.
So
you do it.
The way I do it is slightly different from mine.
So it was just, I just thought of that. I don't have to actually have to use the cards. I can use. Index cards are just awesome for all kinds of things. So, well.
He loves them.
Touch a single French fry or anything from Earth. That's when the board is on.
No, if he touches it without asking.
You don't even ask.
Crap,
me.
like,
I just stare at me and you
It
express
grabbed me twice.
Grab me once.
I give you the
That's what you get for being out front.
Did you put it in the microwave? Yeah. Are you planning on going back and getting it?
I know.
Then I used the bonfire to heat it up and
I
eat
know. Women rule, boys drool. So.
Boy.
We still drool, so doesn't matter.
Alright, so you'll have a captive cultist.
It's interrogating.
No, we're on the shore. I'm over there with her.
Yeah, y'all pull the barge over to the shore.
Real quick, was there anything in the dead guy's bonfire burned body? Any kind of clues? Any
money.
money? That's not what I'm really interested in. It's the clues, but money's kind of important too.
Did he have any fillings?
I'm a horrible cleric.
Kind of barely shaking
Let's
from
move
side
the
to side.
bodies.
Hey, Daddy? I accidentally got the wrong kind of hot pocket. The breakfast one instead of the pepperoni one.
Ooh,
That was a pepperoni one. The package said pepperoni.
That's a breakfast one?
Looks like a breakfast one, but
Only one way to find out.
Bye.
The breakfast ones were like a yellow
The package, I mean,
package.
you had the package just a second ago.
I know it looks
Where'd
like
you
it
get
was
the
spewing out yellow instead of red. So
Yeah, but that's cheese.
I don't know. Maybe it is pepperoni. I'm not really sure.
Spewing out.
That's what hot pockets do.
They spew.
Where the
Hot pocket.
They're easy going down and hard coming out.
It's true. You should not say things like that on camera.
That and Arby's,
it's really hot. Where's the package? Look at the package.
the chicken wings.
Nice.
Be quick about it. Be fast.
Did we find anything on the dead guy's
It's
body
not
as
dead.
far as
Actually, it's right here.
No,
Well,
the
it's-
No, not that one. The one that.
Oh,
Ham
you
and
want
cheddar.
to search these all
it's
over.
ham and cheddar. You want it?
Oh yeah,
I
I'll
just
take
picked
it.
the
As
edge
ham.
off.
I'll take it as ham check.
Yeah. I didn't actually eat off of it. I pulled the corn off.
Do
Okay.
you want me to
Yeah,
do
I was gonna say you ate off of it. I can't do that.
He doesn't be the one that captured him. He's the one taking.
I didn't take a bite of
Yeah.
it. I just pulled it off.
Oh, the one
that
they killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't have anything valuable.
Well, I was more interested in stuff that might say, hey, they had this in there for the
Oh, some
fences. Or
clues as to whatever. No, I didn't have
And
because
then
it's
they
kind of
have
hard
fried
because
meat on the bread.
somebody's freaking
Any
put a
gold
bonfire on them.
stuff in
it
there.
isn't like you
He did have a
you
sack
killed
of
them, so it's like
gold.
gold to
Okay, I'm gonna set a bonfire and the bear holds them over the bonfire. Tell us information, otherwise you were murdered.
well,
I don't
okay,
think
we
you're
were
dead.
talking about the dead one there. We were talking about the live one now.
Yeah,
We
Okay.
interrogate him.
bonfire.
Okay, so how do you want to do it?
I don't think we can cook him.
We're all on the side on the beach now, or the shore, or whatever you want to call it.
Okay, well, whoever has the highest intimidation skill, go ahead and roll it and at advantage.
Can we all just roll and see?
No,
Can I?
Plus 2 as well. So
I
he's got higher than a
-1.
+2.
I got a -1.
-1.
I got 0. Can I pass pharmacology on the highest ranking one? Make their eyes glow real red. Make them.
You got advantage. You already have advantage.
I have a 0. Can I just roll it?
No, I got a +2.
Oh, you have a
Alright,
2.
so-
Roll it here.
What is-
Roll that in addition.
What does Alex have?
But I'm a bear, so I think I'm already intimidated about.
Shall
Yeah, I'm not very intimidated.
Mommy,
Wait, roll
they're
again.
all ham and
Yeah,
cheddar.
it doesn't give any information.
Gotta save them.
They were all ham and
All
cheddar.
of the Hot Pockets are ham and cheddar. Not a one was is it separated.
My-
Who's got
my-
ham and cheddar?
Is it real?
My 11 doesn't. My 13 doesn't intimidate him.
I
I can roll again, right?
go ahead and make it. Go
I will
ahead.
tell you nothing. I will take my secrets to the grave.
Can I take them from side to side?
Oh, he wants to take his use of great. We can make that possible.
They're kind of just stay
Bonfire.
somewhere.
Well, what do you?
Can I try?
No. No, I mean, y'all already tried.
Well, they already tried.
No, look, I gave them advantage already because it was a group effort. So
Can we search his
But-
pockets, search his
He
robe,
rolls
search
with
whatever?
I'm just asking
yeah,
you how
I
it
know.
works.
I know. I wanted only one. They both failed, so it didn't really matter.
I toss him over.
Oh, okay.
I say we tie him up.
So I toss him
Let's
over.
cut his tongue out. He's no use to us.
I like that idea.
Can I just kill him instead?
No, I'm from the life domain.
I'm a bear.
He's a prisoner. No,
I say we tie him up.
Look, throwing him overboard gives him a fighting chance. Just, he's got ropes on his hands and feet.
I
He'd
say
love
we.
to be thrown overboard. He's like of a water cult.
I say we tie him
That's
up.
his dream
Give
is
me
to
my
die
orange
drowning.
dye.
Well, live, die, drowning.
I want to search him. See if we can find any clues.
Did we find anything?
No, he doesn't have.
Alright, I say we tie him up, put him back on the barge, and let the barge dude, give him over to the authorities, whatever.
No. Is there a tree nearby?
I said we just
Throw
throw
it
him
overboard.
overboard.
Tree nearby?
There are trees on the.
Look,
on the-
Let's
His
climb up and
fault,
hang him
Mike.
up with the tree.
He dreams of drowning, okay? So we just give it
Here.
what he wants. Everybody's happy.
That's also a ham and cheddar.
No.
Yeah, they don't have any that are
So
not.
it's on.
Alexander,
Once
Allison,
again, I
we
am
already
from
knew
the
that was
life
him and Jeff.
domain.
I'm sorry. No,
He's
no,
a
it's
prisoner
not this.
by right.
Sorry.
I cannot
What are you
kill him.
doing?
You don't have
And I
to.
can't
I'll
just
do it.
condone the killing of
Sorry,
him.
then turn
Alright,
around.
All right, so.
And
So
again, I
what's
might
your
add-
decision to do with this guy?
I think we should tie him up and hang him up in the tree.
I disagree. I think
Tie
we
him
should
up.
tie him up and put him
Just
back
get
on the
rid of
barge
him.
with the barge guy. Let him
Look,
take
we
him
can
back
barge
to
guy
town.
too.
Time up.
Tie him up in a tree.
Just get rid of him. It's ridiculous arguing about
Get
it.
rid of him. How? Kill
He
him?
wants to kill him.
Okay, kill him.
I'm not hanging in the tree.
Okay.
So
think they
unless
can
Alex
stick to-
wants to just get rid of him, then
Well, I don't want to have to wait for him. So
do you
okay.
want to tie him up or just get rid of him?
Tie him up.
There you go.
Alright, so you tie up the cultist, and y'all are on shore near the ruins, and you make your way towards the ruins of the fort.
Pause a second.
Sure. What is going on?
Just hurry, buddy.
What is he doing?
In the hot pocket. He doesn't want to burn himself.
What?
I asked him to. Just go!
I still don't understand
We're
why it's
waiting
taking
for
like
him.
3 trips for him to do a hot
First
tub.
foul. Alex.
No making a hot pocket is complicated.
Apparently good.
Either did I.
Is it a hot pocket for himself?
It's for me.
Okay,
Makes more sense now, doesn't it?
Yes, you did.
not really.
Although the first bite of the steaks, he didn't say nothing to you. You had your hand back. And she was over.
If I take one French fry, it's more worth it.
That's what I'm saying. I'll watch it good.
I don't understand what y'all's confusion is.
Okay, she can take from my plate, but I
Yes.
can't take from her.
Yes.
That's how it works.
Exactly.
Talking about
See, she's agreeing with me. Don't take from a woman.
Am I right?
All I'll say is women have the power in any relationship. I don't care what anybody wants to argue about that. And I elaborate, but there's a kid in the room and being recorded.
Let's just say there's a reason why they call it chokehold.
What?
That went further than
No.
anything I was going
My
to say.
experience has been that
that Morgan doesn't really care if I take something off of his plate, but it pisses me off when people mess with my food.
I'm okay if you ask me before you touch my food.
Exactly.
But if you don't, I said they can touch my food.
Right,
It's not a problem.
exactly. Am I wrong? See, he doesn't care. But it bothers me.
My only thing is I can't have anybody eat after me or drink after me or vice versa. If I'm eating, if somebody takes a bite, I can't. I physically cannot eat anymore. Makes me sick.
If somebody else is eating next to you,
No. Let's say I was eating this, and my niece, my 6-year-old niece, came up and took a bite out. I cannot eat anymore. Or it's a quirk that I have that I can't.
Or took a swig from your drink.
Same thing. It just makes me sick. Which makes no sense. Because when I dated, I kissed my girlfriend. You know, but I can't eat and drink after. So you explain that one to me. You know,
Certain people doesn't belong to other people. It does.
I can't do it.
Apparently doesn't bother you.
My wife.
Then again, I'm not saying I've been doing it
Now,
for-
part of that is the video they show you in the Navy of the various different STDs and their after effects.
let's not go there. Thank you, buddy. I very much appreciate it. And we hope that our endeavors while you're in there doing one. Thank you.
And for future reference, I would actually rather personally that you, whenever we're on a limited time frame, I'd rather go on with it when I'm
The map's rendering, so it's okay.
Daddy's that's rendering. Morgan, you're rendering
We're
that.
not using 95. No, 95 actually was very simple. We're not using
No.
98 or
Look.
Windows 2000. All
The
right.
map is
It
loading,
is not-
okay?
It is now
Oh, we're playing
loading.
tomorrow one then.
Well, they're all like that.
Yeah,
Sometimes
take
you want to
20
get so you have to wait. It's like,
Yeah.
at least you got those little things that pop up that you can read. And you're like, okay, move on to the next one. I've read this one 5 times already.
Man, I've been reading this for 5 years. I wish they would update these.
Well, they do now.
No,
Yeah.
back in the
What were you playing?
I have no idea.
Oh, let's scroll on now.
See, I haven't played that yet.
I know
I'm
it's
thinking about
Morgan.
buying
Only
it, but if I buy it, I
only
want to play
use
with people.
Naya when
very
she's not the bear.
detailed
Play
kids.
with me.
Okay.
So I would have to
That's
check
why
the
she's very
situation
fair.
on settings.
Bear, still a bear?
Yeah, she didn't change that either. Again, whenever the DM asks if you're a bear,
You're a bear.
you say yes.
Well, it goes back to like that
How long
one
can
big
you
question
stay
I
there?
said the other thing.
Like an
Before
hour, huh?
the game could
I
progress.
think it's so like 1 hour per level. So if it's a couple of hours, I think
It
it
should tell you when you go to bed.
All I know is you asked me, do y'all cast cures?
It should say
Yes!
time. Armor class, hit
Well, that's it.
strength, blah, blah, blah. Skill, perception, senses, check.
How long can you stay there?
up to an hour. No.
per level or
It's half of the amount of levels you are.
Who's this hot
So
pocket
basically-
for?
half.
So it's what
I really don't know.
It just sort of showed up.
Who's that hot pocket for, Alex?
Amber. Amber asked for it, right?
Wow.
No, I was clarifying that between
Oh.
La, la, la.
Yes, it's a bot. It's a thing.
Yeah, you were looking at
And
it.
this is already.
I saw your eyes.
No.
Who wants an extra hot pocket?
I was when he went this way.
Here you are. Have an extra hot pocket.
Alright, so you're at the ruins. It's a sprawling ruin. It's obvious that the buildings used to be a very fine make and wealthily appointed, but all that's gone now. It's just there's a lot of muds and weeds and grass. So there's so these are all like ruined buildings, so it's like a corner of a building and it's just all collapsed and it's like collapsed crap. And there's like crap on the ground out here. It used to be, and basically, so, coming this direction and the ruins of the fort go out that way, basically. And you see 4 guys over here.
They see us.
And
Because if they don't, I hide.
yeah, they don't. You see them before they see you, so y'all can hide. Or they don't seem. They seem to be like just kind of like wandering around, checking out the room.
There you go, hiding from her. Brown bear, trying to duck.
I want to cast those.
Okay, I'm tied with a Morgan, I'm hiding with
I hide behind a bear.
a 20.
Okay.
So put me behind. How close can I be and still be hidden? I'm the rogue.
The rogue. Also, it's rainy and stormy, so you actually have light cover until you get like within 30 feet. So you can actually get all the way like up to here
Sounds good to
without
me.
them seeing you.
Awesome.
So yeah, it's like, it's like storming outside. And basically, I'm assuming that she was out in the lead to scout ahead a little bit, so that's why we haven't seen the bear, because she let y'all know that there's over there. They don't have weapons drawn or anything. It looks like they're just kind of milling around, kind of checking stuff out.
I want to cast.
Yeah,
so we get within 30 feet.
She can. Now, if you want to like stealth, then
Yeah, I'm not
you can
stealthy.
do that.
I want to do a shot. I'll thunderclap to see if I can.
Well, I mean, it's
Yeah,
already
there's already
thundering.
storm.
There's already.
Okay, I'll sneak up to where she is. Ooh, that's 20.
Which one are you?
The giant blue wizard.
Okay, you're like ducking
What
behind
is
this,
that?
like it's just some crap. It's like maybe looking.
crap, is it?
It's like
See, hey, before we got there, that's where her bathroom was.
Not that kind of crap.
so it's like a pile of
crap.
It's a slippery.
yeah, look. Well, like it could have been like an old wagon that's like all the wood's like rotted away. It's just in pieces, and there's just and there's some boxes of junk that's all rotten. And, like,
But it's enough for us to like.
but yeah, it's enough to like duck behind and.
Couldn't be a
keep
treasure
cover.
hunt.
Actually, another question: do they have a fire going?
No, they're just like I said. They're just kind of.
So
They're
they're standing
walking.
around in the rain.
No, they're walking from this. They're like walking around. They're coming this way. They're just kind of moseying. They're not like going fast or anything.
Are they
Doesn't
different
look like-
types of people?
No, they're all dressed similarly. They're not wearing any armor. They do have swords, but they're not.
Do they look like guards? Do they just look like
No.
people?
It looks like it's like ordinary people. They don't look like guards or soldiers or wizards or. They don't even look like cultists.
I
They're
want
just-
to eavesdrop. I want to see if I can talk about it.
all right.
What are
Okay.
you doing?
Investigation? Is that what you
No, that would be perception. Roll perception.
I'm right there with them. Can I roll it well?
Sure. So you're both what? What do you roll?
Less than
Literally,
five.
I got 0. Literally 0. I rolled a 1.
Yeah, negative 1, 2.
I got 18.
Roll a 0.
But she tells me everything they're saying.
He rolls a 0.
What? I forgot my hearing aid this morning.
You put earplugs in.
No, it's like you hear the woman's like, well, which way do you think we ought to go? Well, this says, well, let's go down to that corner and then just make a loop around and back. Okay. So yeah, let's hurry up though. Let's get out of this rain. Yeah, that's a good idea. Give me 1 second.
That's it.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, it's an ounce of
Should we tackle already?
Why should we approach them?
They're gonna find us. They're gonna see us eventually.
Not me.
I'm not doing a Jethro the Wizard.
What did you say? I'm not doing a jackal with a wizard?
That's what it sounded like.
Jethro.
Okay.
I don't
Anyway,
know why. They're just regular people. They didn't have any, like.
they're heading like this direction now.
I'm
Hey,
assuming
why
they don't see no
I'm
weapons
assuming
or
they're
anything.
guards. Or something
You
like
said they have weapons or they don't?
They do have swords, but they, I mean,
They're
they're
looking
not
good
like wearing
condition,
armor or anything. Huh?
good condition, bad condition.
Well,
I'm
from
gonna-
where
I'm gonna
it's like in the rain and everything.
I'm gonna
They're 50 feet away in the rain, so
I'm gonna
they're
sneak
swords.
let you guys with the rest of it.
Okay. So what is everybody else doing? What are y'all doing?
I'm just trying to dig where I am.
Okay, what are y'all doing?
No, my approach. What the heck?
Oh, wait,
Okay.
whoa.
See, he wants to approach him. What do you do?
I stopped. Hey, let's not make any movements until the whole party agrees.
They only know about me. They're not gonna know about y'all.
Okay. Any other input?
I'm going to ready
No, y'all do whatever y'all want.
a fireball just in case.
Already reinforced.
I want to.
I have a bow shot ready. That if there's something aggressive.
Okay, which one? You're this one?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna come around this way?
I'll go around the other way.
Around the other way?
Yeah.
I would like to move right here if I can. Behind
This
that.
one's you.
Yeah, behind whatever that mess
Okay,
is.
roll stealth.
17.
Okay, you're fine. Alright. Alex, what are you doing?
That's not Alex.
That's
Wait, this is Joe. Okay, that's Alex. What are you doing, Alex? You're doing
I'm gonna like stay.
The bigger flag.
Here. So I let it
There.
slide through here.
What are you doing there?
I'm going to ready my claw attack.
Like I said, I've also readied my Ray of Frost.
Joe, what are you doing?
I'll stand with it. Okay.
Alright.
Behind the mayor.
I have my axe drawn, by the way.
Alright.
Why do you have your axe drawn?
Okay, you're
Because I
hidden.
have my axe drawn, just in case.
Just in case they decide to attack you since you have your axe drawn?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
They have their swords drawn.
They do not.
Oh, I
You
thought,
gotta have weapons drawn.
never mind. I don't have anything.
So,
Why do we hire this
okay,
guy
so
to come
they
up
see
with-
you like, you're like, hey, who are you?
Hey, I'm an adventurer that was hired to come and investigate these ruins here and look at bad guys that are harming the caravans going up and down the river. What are you guys doing here?
Can you hit yourself in the head again?
And I sound that as most acceptably as possible.
Show it to the
Where's
camera.
my deception? Where's my deception? I have a plus 2
You're trying to
deception.
convince them that that's not what you were
Exactly.
doing?
Wait, what?
I'm trying to tell them. I want to tell them the truth, but I don't want it to sound like the truth.
Oh my god.
I don't want to believe it.
Oh my god.
I want them to be confused.
I said, I'm glad you're working. I'm confused. So, so if you're successful, they think you're lying.
Yes.
But if you fail,
I'm still telling the truth.
then they wait. So
Then
if
they
you
believe
fail,
it.
they believe you.
If I fail, they don't believe me, even though I'm telling the truth.
No, I
No,
understand.
No, if you
no,
succeed.
If I succeed, they don't believe me.
If you fail, they do believe you.
Yes.
What an idiot.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. Charisma.
12 plus 2.
Okay, 14. Actually, I guess I'll do
Congratulations. They believe you and then kill you.
Oh wow, just a second.
So I guess it really depends on how long your BS
Okay.
is.
Why? They're like, oh wow, they're dangerous people
Binder.
here. We haven't seen anybody. I hope we don't run into
Okay,
Joe.
I'm close
That's
enough
fine.
to hear that. I'd like to roll insight to see if I believe what they're saying.
You know.
I don't believe them.
No.
So, what are you looking for?
Does he believe them?
You don't believe them either. They're really bad at lying. We're here studying history. Yeah, that's the ticket. We're here looking for historical things.
What'd you find?
Well, there's a big pile of junk over there. You want to come see?
No. That's why I'm asking.
It's very interesting.
Hey,
I
It's
take
just
out
down that dark alley over there.
my axe and I sort of wave it in a more intimidating fashion. Like
You wave
what are
it
you
through
doing
their
there?
face.
Wave it in the air like you just don't care.
No, if you wave it into their body.
Are they intimidated?
Oh God, why do you let
I'm
me?
more intimidated than the tongue.
Why is he the fighter?
He really is a blockhead.
You should have played the barbarian.
Okay.
Oh, barbarian. Walk away. See you later.
Uncle Martin, just show
They're like,
initiative
hey
right
guys, let's get out of here. This is freaking me out.
now.
They're
No.
starting to
Roll
walk
initiative.
away.
Roll initiative.
What are you doing?
I'm attacking.
Okay, you're attacking?
I'm attacking too.
Okay, roll initiative then.
18.
18.
Okay.
But you get to go before me.
Alright, so we've
Yeah,
got
fingers less than I do.
Joe, we've got Alex.
This is a
An
pretty
18, does anybody have higher than 18? Okay, 17, 16, 15.
Me.
Alright. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9.
Here.
Okay. And that leaves Mike running at the speed of cleric. Okay, Amber, what did you say? You have a 10?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so you
Wait, my rolled a 15.
apparently not.
Oh!
Alright, so Joe, you
Well,
can
the thing I said I wanted to try your dice to see if it was just
Firebolt that.
Oh, I thought you were doing that to actually roll your initiative.
no. Where's my dice?
Oh,
Okay. See, look at this. This is crap.
Can I fire over this?
2 is 1, 2, 1, that's it.
I give up.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 9 plus.
Who are you firing at?
This isn't even like a
This is number 1.
Better than what I got.
Okay, this one.
Yeah. So
That's
this,
1, 2, that's blue 1, and that's dry erase.
Does
Right.
this 14 Does 14 hit? Does 14 hit?
Okay, yeah, 14 hits.
He's dry
You're getting
erase.
the green one.
D10. 7 points of damage.
Okay. Alright. Is it, ah! Oh crap, they're attacking us! Okay, Alex.
Okay, well,
Okay, which
At
one?
what?
Which one?
one he attacked.
Okay.
Through him?
Alright. Now, what's the range of Ray Frost?
Oh, yeah,
10,
60
20,
feet.
30, 40, 50.
Yeah, you're not gonna do it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to either run up a bit or
Okay, so let's see here. What's the one that Joel attacked?
this one.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So it's this line.
What's your base speed?
You should go and make it.
You can do it.
How much
I do it.
You can do it!
They're far enough back. If you still have the cleric right behind you. If anything happens, I'm rolling last no matter what. And there you're not hitting no matter what.
Okay, so what did you roll? Did you roll yet?
That's kind of good.
A 10?
Should hit.
Like a 10 after your. Or,
And after.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Okay, Ellie.
Oh, never mind.
No, that does not
I
hit.
get advantage.
Yes. Yes, you're attacking from hiding.
I'm
You
gonna
get
roll.
advantage and you get sneak attack bonus.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack!
I'm gonna attack that one then.
Didn't see this one coming.
18 plus 23.
That is.
They're on the back.
Sneak
You
attack!
asked me where you were. Ultron set on them.
Which one are you attacking? The second one?
Be so easy.
Yeah. Hold on, I didn't realize I needed 3d6. I got it.
This bell.
Intimidated.
What?
Intimidated.
Roll for intimidation.
14 points of damage,
Okay.
and I hide.
Alright. So roll your hide.
Natural
Oh,
20.
jeez.
Plus
Alright.
7, 27.
So, alright.
I go. and then I hide, and they're like, "Oh, where the hell did that come from?"
The arrow just like goes right through his neck.
How much is
He's like,
they have?
oh my god! They killed Kitty!
You bastard!
You bastards!
But where did he go? Where'd the bastard go?
Run!
They killed Kenworth.
Okay, they're basically so add 12 squares from where they are. They're running like hell that direction. Yeah, they're sprinting all right. All that.
I was hoping they weren't going to get away because guess what? Now there's a chance
So
to
now they're
notify
12.
everybody else.
They're plus 12 squares. All right. All right. So Vola the bear. Vola the bear. They're a long way away now.
40 feet, so you run 8
You can
feet.
catch up to them eventually, but you're going to be like way off by yourself.
Yeah, I'm not
It doesn't even bother. I'd say, if you want to, just. That's what I say. I didn't say you have to. That's what I'd say.
How do you want me to end the battle?
Just let them go.
If you don't do anything.
Yeah.
I'm not let them run away. I'm not
Okay.
The bear's
So
like-
is anybody going to chase after them?
No.
Anything like that?
Not worth.
Not worth.
I disengaged for a reason.
I disengaged.
Disengage for
Yeah, after you told them.
I'll go up and
you're
run
easy
with like
right
to
there.
search
believe me.
this guy, see if he has anything on him.
All right.
as far as clues go. Hey, money.
I was very truthful. Y'all attacked them. Killed one. I say we check the body. See what's on him.
Yeah, you check him out. He doesn't have anything worth it, but doesn't actually mention it in here. But I would assume that it's true that he's got something like like a necklace on under his shirt or a tattoo or something that identifies him as a cultist. He's basically, you figure out he was a cultist, a crushing wave cultist.
So what do we have to do? Go locate these other guys?
So we search the ruins. What do we find?
All right.
What time is it? 7:12. Okay, I don't know the rest of it too. I
Okay.
apologize.
Sorry. I will render the map.
So we didn't find anything.
Half
in
is
the ruins.
loading.
No, you do. Draw what you find.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like you wander around there is like one building that's intact, the bathhouse.
Of course.
Are there serving attendants, pretty little girls,
Or little pornographic writings on the wall, Egyptian,
Egyptian, Greek.
Roman, that's what it was, Romans. That's what they did in the bathhouses.
They also had attendants that made them.
Oh, did they? I didn't know that.
Well, they were.
I know they like
They
to
had
use-
slavery.
They used sickles to.
Yeah,
to
well, no,
scrape
yeah, well, they used the soap, but they had a kind of a hard edge piece of lumber that they used to scrape the dust and dirt off with. We also said that they would. One end was heated, one end was cold. You went in as far as you could go. The further
Yeah, there's
into
like
that
a
you
description
went, the
as if there
harder it
was a
got.
map, but there's no map. I mean, it's got like numbered locations.
They found this one Roman bathhouse that had all the forbidden sex positions in it. On the wall.
Weird. Okay.
He knows what it is, he doesn't know everything.
I know about Cindy.
Oh dear.
You
Try 30,
think?
Alex. Try 30. You'll find
Oh, like 10%.
Those pillars?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mouse.
Yeah, you're right. He does hum when he gets bored.
I can hear you on the tape. That was a funny thing about it. I was like, all of a sudden, when Mario goes quiet, I was thinking,
You know when it's really quiet, you can hear most too at some point.
I'm not mad at
You're close
him.
enough.
You guys hate me.
That's why I was really.
You see what I'm saying? I think
It was
that
so
was
quiet, I
good.
could hear
I've had some bad
you.
days too. I had like 2 or 3 games in a row where I couldn't get anything higher than a 10.
Well, I still think the best deal I ever seen as far as Dungeons and Dragons post go. When you roll the 1 as your first roll, so it begins.
Yeah.
And I picked the best movie to picture the base that off of.
I'm sorry, but all the D&D movies we ever made were horrible.
Not all of them. Some of them were pretty good. Some of them, like I said, suck.
Like the Revenge of the King or the Battle of the King, whatever it was. That was but they put Jason Statham in a D&D movie. God, and then I watched 2 of them. I can remember. They had one with the Wayne brothers in it, and they had
Explain why people like
and God, they were just like so cheesy.
Yeah, he was like a rogue or something.
Yeah, I was laughing about it. I was the one with the dragon in the tower.
Well, who?
And, you know, the sad thing is, I mean, there's so much material.
No, there's so
They
many
could
good books.
Yeah,
dude.
they could use any of the, the Salvador books. I mean, I think they've been talking about doing a Driscoll movie, but it's been like tied up in licensing and stuff like that. Maybe I'm getting that wrong. It's
Well, I've learned why they
You
never
want to check your
did.
computer?
for what?
Like, you know why they
Messages.
never made another Scrolls movie? They
Why?
tried several times, but the Bethesda
Oh, actually, I don't have the
studios won't let them.
Thing up.
Because they said they're worried about them screwing up.
Yeah, I don't actually have. You wanted me to see if there are any messages in the chat room or something. I don't actually have the chat room up on the.
Let me see. I'll tell you real quick if there are.
Yeah, I guess when we do this, we ought to have somebody with an app open that can.
Well,
watch
there's a
the
delay
chat.
on it.
Well,
Yeah,
but the chat, I mean, the chat would be instant. But yeah, they would be asking questions about things that happened, a few seconds ago. But that's usually okay.
It's about 2 or 3 minutes.
But still, that's, I mean.
Well, as long as the sound's turned off, it probably doesn't matter.
The
Well,
chat.
the chat is
I'm
text.
talking about whoever has the app open.
I turned
No,
the sound off.
but there's an app where you can go to just the chat and follow the chat. And it's basically for situations like this. So that's what I meant to have is my tablet with the chat open, so I could see if there's any chat. But I just assumed no one's actually watching this. But apparently, people watch it sometimes. So.
Yeah, Phil actually watched it.
Actually, right now nobody's watching it.
Maybe they get bored.
Cool.
So you turned it off at the house too, huh?
Yeah, I think I did. Because
I don't think my mom.
I did do that thing where I stopped it, but it started it immediately again, and then realized that there were 3 videos. Because so we were gonna take a break, right? So I stopped it, but I must have hit it twice and stopped it and started it. And then I was like looking at it, and it's like, after we were about finished with doing the break, it's like, oh, it's
So rolling.
actually rolling.
Yeah, they were
Started.
watching the entire time
Started,
eating,
yeah.
and we were talking about.
So it was about a 12-minute
No
video.
problem.
But anyway.
So we come to the rules.
So this is actually not very ruined. It's an intact building that looks pretty good. It's a
Real quick,
bathhouse.
is this the way those guys in the bathhouse? Is this the way those guys
It's
are
generally
running?
they might have. I mean,
I keep my
but there was
Warhammer.
a lot in that direction.
I keep my Warhammer at the ready.
All right.
I keep my sword, great sword ready.
Did you check and see if it's plugged in?
I don't.
No, I was looking for water. Sometimes it'll fall behind.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I do.
I had to speak up. So what does the lizard see?
Bless you.
And you get a blessing. You get a blessing. And you get a blessing.
Gesundheit.
All right.
Lizard goes first. What
Yeah.
does he see? He's the most wisest among us.
Blockhead goes first. He's the easiest one to kill.
No, you are.
And to fool.
That's so mean. I'm sorry.
So we go investigate, and this is what we find?
Yeah.
Are those columns in front?
Yeah. These are columns.
Can I sneak up from behind the column?
You do, but before you do, you notice that there's There's like a dude like hiding behind the column over here.
I'd like to sneak over to this column
I wouldn't say
second from
there's
the
like a
right.
second or third time with grenade, but I accidentally turned his foot into a rolling
Can I roll it?
Yeah.
that's
roll.
not
Which one's you? This one?
Yeah, 22.
This one?
He
Yeah.
not only doesn't see you company, but he doesn't even hear you
Alright.
breathing.
So the rest of y'all are basically off in this direction.
There's a big old
Coming
beard.
this way.
I'm hidden, and I'm like, dude.
Yes.
I'm hiding behind the wizard.
Okay.
The ninja DM. And it's not to fall down.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna,
Everybody else look like
Nope.
I'm gonna, tell me about the person who's hiding.
It looks like one of the guys who ran away from y'all.
And then hide.
I'm gonna pop him.
Oh, and there's actually no doors here. That's a little important. It looks like there used to be double doors there, but it's long since.
Oh, it's like empty?
yeah,
empty
it's a
space?
doorway. Yeah.
It's not a wall.
Right. But it looks like a place where there used to be double doors, but it's all rotted and ruins.
Well, I'm gonna,
What am I standing
I'm
in?
gonna plunk him.
All right.
you're over here somewhere.
All right. Go ahead and roll, and then if you survive, we'll roll initiative. But that'll be a surprise round.
16.
11 hits.
Nice. Sneak attack,
Well,
right?
3d6 plus
3.
3.
Ooh.
13 points of damage.
What's this weird?
The bear is right here with his claws.
Oh, and I go back into hiding. The bear?
He just stands up.
You're riding the bear. That'd be funny.
I'm gonna sneak up to the corner there.
Oh, silver!
Do I need to roll over or not?
Yeah, you do. You gonna sneak to this corner here?
Yeah. 17.
Alright, so here's what you see.
More rendering.
So, there is.
Please wait, run a map. It's loading.
Yeah, it's lovely.
There's
a big pool,
Big
huh?
pool.
Is there water in it?
Yeah, there's water.
Water everywhere.
Okay.
Is it chlorinated?
Yes, it's chlorinated.
Okay.
Okay.
So we don't want to drink it.
Can I pee in it?
At your own risk. There could be a water element when they're hiding, waiting for someone.
Waiting for somebody to pee on it.
Alright.
Well, that's a good
Sound,
document.
okay.
Okay.
Here's the description, y'all. The sound of churning water nearly drowns out
Hey!
the chanting and crying that come from this room.
Crying.
Inside the eastern, let's see, the ceiling over here
Collapse.
is collapsed. Okay, so there's like rain and wind and lightning coming from out there. The room is mostly filled by a half-empty pool with a narrow walkways around it. It's deeper in the center and gets shallower.
It's
you
half
can-
empty?
Yes, half empty. 2 prisoners are bound and tied together at the far end. So you've got
See somebody?
2 prisoners over here.
What do they look like?
They're sitting in water several inches deep, being menaced by a handful of cultists wielding tridents.
Being missed?
Yeah, so there's got
They're
So
being
you got-
harassed.
so you've got cultists,
Where's Nero?
and cultists.
Are they in the pool? Out of the pool?
Some of them, they're like all around here. There's 2 of them in the
And
pool.
the water's only a couple inches
All
deep?
right, yeah.
I'm sure it's deep
Um,
enough to hide in water.
In the center of the pool, an unnatural maelstrom.
Yep, that's what I thought.
So,
Unnatural maelstrom.
It's a water element.
okay.
Like an eddy?
Grabs at the robes of a half elf that stands waist deep in the water, chanting in a primordial language, hands plunged into the water. The priest seems enraptured as the maelstrom pulses with preternatural light.
Anybody speak primordial?
You do.
No, former. That's another character.
Oh, sorry.
Speak song.
Okay, I'm gonna. Are these cultists over here in the corner with the two that they're harassing? Do they have their backs because they're looking at the two guys that they're menacing?
Yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna take a shot at the half elf. I'm hiding.
And okay, I'm sorry. There's 2 more cultists.
Of course there are.
I'm still gonna do it.
Okay, who are you shooting at? Dude.
Dude in the maelstrom. 17.
Son of a bitch.
16 points of damage.
Oh, wow, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good hit.
And I hide.
Okay, did how much?
16.
Okay.
And I try to hide again. With a 10? No, a 12? Probably not.
Okay. So he looks over in that direction.
And whatever he was doing, I probably broke his concentration. If it was a concentration spell of some
He
sort.
says, "Child of Ohydra, rise and perform your bonded duty." With that he points in your direction, and out of the water rises a waterlogged human with pale, leathery skin. Pale, leaky skin. What the hell is leaky skin? Okay. The creature shambles towards you.
Shambles?
Now you can roll initiative.
What's your own?
One.
It sounded like you dropped a die, but I don't see one.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you would feel that if you stepped on that.
Really? That is, I did.
I rolled a 1 and a
Or you
3.
don't want to step on.
Everybody roll 20. 19, 18.
Woo!
You rolled 18?
I rolled an 18.
Oh, wow. Well, he gets bumped from the back of the list. Okay.
To the front.
To the front of the, you get to the front of the bus. 18, 17, 16. Okay, we've got a winner.
Morgan,
15.
I take his spot at the end of the bus.
14.
Are you sure about
13.
that?
Did you roll a
13.
2?
I
Alright.
got a 3.
How do you roll?
12.
I rolled a 1 plus 2.
11.
I rolled a 3 and I have a negative
10.
1. So I
9.
have
What did
2.
you roll?
I have 3.
3. And Mikey got
2.
Okay. Alright. So, Traffic, Iron Fist, the Dwarven Cleric. Trayvon, Traffic, whatever.
Alright, where am I standing at again?
Tree box.
Wherever
You
you
are
are.
over here somewhere.
With his pointy.
Am I close enough?
And you overheard there, oh, there's something out here to get.
Yeah, you can get there.
Alright, I want to get there and stand prepared. I obviously probably don't know what's coming through the door, but I want to step in front of the road.
Okay, so like here or here?
Right there.
Okay.
Enough to.
So whatever comes through the door, you're gonna whack it. So you
I'm
got a
going to
bit of
whack the
action.
hell out of it.
Okay.
I
Alright.
think he's hiding me now.
That too.
Yeah, Ellie?
Well, then I guess you know what I'm going to do.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go behind. Okay, move me to the square back here.
Here?
No.
Here?
Yes. And I'm I'm basically going to go like this and back.
Okay.
So, you know what that means, right?
I guess I did kind of set up for you, didn't I?
Hey,
I think I'm going to attack the elf again, though.
Alright.
Probably a smart choice.
A 19 hits?
Yes, no.
Oh! 15 points of damage.
Yeah, you don't get the sneak attack though this time.
Yes, I do. I'm from hiding.
Well, but not if you if he's got. Oh, never mind. Yeah, you can sneak attack. He has a very bad perception.
15 points of damage.
Okay.
And I've got. And do I get to roll my hiding? I have an 18 for my hide now.
Okay.
They're like, they have no idea. So I've done like 30 points of damage to this guy.
Yeah. Okay, Joe.
Holy hell.
Tough Deer, the wizard.
Tough Deer.
So you saw these two guys run up, and you see Ellie like shooting, and someone inside screaming "Ah!" every time she shoots.
We are assuming they still have made her up, right?
Yeah, it's like 8 hours.
Here. And then I cast Scorching Ray.
On the elemental or on the elf?
I can do both of them.
It's like some sort of shambling undead thing that's coming out.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it
I
at
would
the end.
suggest both.
So I'm gonna roll 3 times to see which one's hit, which one's miss.
Wait.
19.
Wait,
for
what
the
are you
first
doing
one.
now?
I have to roll 3 times.
Against which one?
That one.
This one?
Yes.
Alright, so 19.
Yes. 19 for the first one. We got
19
for the second one. And we've got 14 plus 3. No, it's 14 plus 5.
Alright, well, all 3 hit.
All 3 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, and each one goes does 2d6.
Do you want to use my die?
9, 5, and 7 points.
21?
Well, mine's
Yep.
gonna be rolling worse.
That was one of my second level
Oh!
spells.
9 and 4 is 13, plus 7 is 20.
Did it go down?
Isn't it? 9 plus 4 plus 7?
9 plus 5 plus 7.
Oh, was it 5?
That's the number right there.
And that's 21.
That would be 21.
On the undead thing.
You
Is
do
it a
not
slow
like that.
zombie?
I don't like that.
Is that a slow
No,
zombie?
really?
That's not very nice.
No, it's not very, it's not good. It's some kind of like water zombie thing. It's more like, actually, it's more like a ghoul. It's basically a water ghoul.
You can move over there too, Alex, and shoot
Yeah,
something.
Lukoi?
Please get in front of me.
No!
You got
I'm level 1, you're level 3.
I
1,
don't
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I have line of sight even though it's half cover?
No. Because I'm right in your way and I'm a hell of a lot taller than you were.
What are you going to shoot him with?
Magic missile?
Oh, okay. Well, you don't need, I mean, you
Exactly,
need to be able
I
to
just
see
need
him.
line of sight.
I mean, you've got, even if he has half cover, it's
Exactly.
automatic, you're good.
Okay, so I'll show you that guy with magic missile.
Which guy?
The, half elf?
Yeah.
Half elf is being hit with
Very
magic
confusing,
missile.
isn't it?
Very, very, very.
But it's not to our advantage, right?
That's not to our advantage.
I think this is average, but whatever.
Okay.
9 points of damage.
So, it's like, ah! Yeah, he like collapses in the water over here.
Is this thing dead too?
No.
I mean, it's shambling ghoul.
Okay, and it's the shambling ghoul's turn.
This is why I backed up.
Okay, and you get your
Ready to
you get
action.
your attack. You're ready to activate.
11.
Yeah, what
Just
you
11 after.
We don't have any pluses?
Is that 11 after your
No, it's
pluses?
11 plus 3.
No, 14.
Okay, well that hits. 11 would miss, so it's kind of important.
Modifier.
Well, guess what? It has 1 hit point, so basically you split.
Dead.
You
What about these other bad guys?
Okay, well they're all cultists, and they were about to threaten the. They're here like trying to perform some horrible
You would sacrifice.
sacrifice on them, but basically they don't put up a fight, and and basically say you can either capture or kill them. They're like you stop them before they
We should
sacrifice.
time all of it, kind of what the hell.
Yeah.
All right.
So we On the dead bodies, what do we find?
Well, you didn't get a chance to get to it. But he has over here. There's like a little like pile of equipment, and one of the most interesting things you find on that is a shield. That is I think it's a kite shield that has like a big eyeball motif on it. It has a whole bunch of like little eyeballs on it. And, like some of the eyes are like blinking. Occasionally you see one like blinking. It's kind of creepy.
Detect magic.
Even I can tell that's magic.
No, I take it and I study it.
When the shield's eyeballs are blinking at you.
It studies you.
It studies you.
I study it to see what kind of item it is.
And
The
you
rest
stare
of the magic item study you.
stare at the abyss, and the abyss stares back at you.
Okay, so you do identify, you cast identify
I
on.
don't have that spell, but I think if you spend like an hour studying it, you can.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, anybody can do it that way.
Yeah.
So y'all gonna sit around for an
Well,
hour?
anybody can do it that way.
Well, I'm just trying to render my magical services, you know.
Render them.
Alright. So you're gonna sit there with a shield going, I think it's a shield.
I think he can see me.
It's got eyeballs. It's kind of creeping me out.
It takes me an hour to figure it out that it's creeping me out.
Alright, so y'all capture all these cultists. Like, no! We could have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids.
Is the bear menacing them?
And then they obey.
And you're the bear too.
Did you?
No.
It's in my spell list.
Alright. You want to do what now?
Identify.
Oh, you're going to identify it?
No, don't waste spell, so we can sit there for an hour and take a short rest.
Yeah, this is probably the end
No,
of the
but
adventure.
Actually, it's not. This thing is like still churning and stuff.
Oh. Shit.
It's still churning?
Well,
Yeah.
Well, we pulled the dudes out of the water. They were all tied up. Did they start like kicking the cultists and stuff? Did they start smacking them?
So basically, the
aggressive spit.
the captives. Let's see.
Just the captives, he was the sick.
Free us the captives and heal us the sick.
That's what it sounded like you said.
Free us the captives and he was the sick. None of us are like sick.
How is everybody's hit points? I want to ask that real quick.
I'm only down 3.
I
That's
feel like
7, so I'm not that worried about it.
But I would like to regain at least.
Our
So
wonderful
the prisoners are very thankful for being freed. They tell you that they were performing some like unholy ritual that would change captives into those undead monster thingies.
So do they want to reward us in some
So
way?
they're like, thank you. Well, I mean, they don't have anything with them, but they tell you that whirlpool thing in the middle, that the cultists would come and go through that basically it's like a portal.
Shall we go
So they've
investigate?
been coming from there.
Can you rest?
Text magic.
If I get my second level spot, so spell.
Do you have does anyone have dispel magic?
That's level 3.
Aren't you level 3?
No, it's a level.
No.
It's a
You have
level
to be
3
like
spell.
level 5 or level 3
Ah.
spell.
Yeah.
Well, then we should come back when you're level 3 and dispel
You're level 5.
If we take a rest, I can get my second level spell back.
And I can get my first one spell back when I used to call our fighter.
it. And you can become a beer another 2 times.
Yep.
All
Can
in
we take
favor?
can we take a rest?
Can we attempt to take a rest?
We leave the fighter. We can leave the fighter on guard duty.
Behind. I'll
Okay.
probably let everybody go because they tell them they're scientists.
I'm sorry, what?
So we're leaving him behind as guard duty, but he probably lets him go
While
to
you're
the city of
resting-
scientists, and then they take him down a dark alley to show him.
Something happens while we're
Something
resting.
happens
Okay.
while you're resting.
Do we at least get our full rest?
Well, you're in the middle of resting. But basically, you see like some like weird looking elves like peeking their heads in, and they're like very cautiously coming in. And it's a group of elves. There are 3 elves in surprisingly little clothing. They look different from many other elves you've seen. Their skin is a pale blue. Their hair is blue, and their hands seem webbed. They have strange flaps of skin on their necks that pulse as they breathe.
Must be gills.
Yeah, 2 of 1, they all look somewhat uncomfortable in their skin. Instead of furs, feathers, and wood, the elves wear jewelry made of shells and colorful coral. Instead of long swords and bows, they carry short swords and harpoons. They're led by a female elf, blue elf thing. And she said she greets you. She says, "I'm Musana." Musana.
Oh, Musana.
Musana. Follower of Vestitia. We come in peace and common purpose.
Do we believe them?
We do so far.
I rolled a
Jesus.
20. I rolled a 20 insight.
I believe.
Okay. Yeah, they seem sincere. Say,
We come in peace.
so we've tried to attack this this bathhouse a few times already, and each time the cultists have fought us away. They've killed quite a few of our numbers.
We have a bear. The bear did all the work.
We seem to have taken control of the bathhouse here, so what do you need to do? Do you need to investigate it? Do you need to...
There's a captive that they have, a prince of our people.
Is he one of these 2 dudes?
No, he's not here.
They took him in here and then we should go through the portal then, guys.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
There's a portal. Are y'all going to go with us, Musana?
Yes, of course.
Hey, what else did we find?
Woo, back up.
The shield. What do we find out about the shield?
Okay.
I don't want to go anywhere until we find out more stuff.
Can we stick the shield through there with my magic hand and see what we see?
It doesn't work like that.
Oh, that's too bad.
It
We don't know what it
is
yet.
a shield. It's called a sentinel shield. I'm sorry, it's not a kite shield, but it's oblong shape, so it's kind of eye shape. Several eyes on the surface occasionally. Like it gives you advantage if you're using the shield. It gives you advantage on initiative and perception checks.
Can
Yeah, it's a
I
regular
have the shield?
But
Because I
otherwise,
still
it's
use it.
a regular shield.
I'm okay with that. I don't use a shield.
Yeah, so we get
You're not using the shield.
I'll imagine.
Roll off.
No, just joking.
I can't
How
use
long
it.
shield?
If you can read my handwriting.
Advantage on initiative, like what kind of advantage?
So like when you roll initiative, roll 2 dice for initiative and take the higher one.
That'd be helpful for you.
Yeah, I'll be a big help.
Well, they don't see us 2 ones.
Mr. Cleric over there.
So it still gives me the plus. I still get the same.
And anytime you roll for perception checks and passive perception, it gives you basically a +5 because if you have advantage on a passive check, it's a +5. But for non-passive checks, so it gives you advantage basically because those eyeballs are all looking around.
You don't have to
Yeah.
hold the shield, you just have to be carrying.
So we can't.
Yeah, you have to wear it. You have to.
So we can't stick it
Wield
through
it.
with my mage hand
Oh, you have to
through the
wield it?
portal to see what's
So
on the
you
other
can't
side.
have 2 hands.
No, it doesn't give you
You have to have 1 hand.
like. It doesn't. It's not like you can close your eyes and see through its eyes or anything. That would be
It's not
cool.
like that
Yeah,
owl.
let me double check.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If we had my owl, we could go into the hole and come back and let me know what you saw.
I'll go.
No, we're not
I
splitting the
don't
party.
recommend splitting the party.
So
No,
we should
no,
just burst
no.
through the portal
No.
just all willy-nilly.
I think we let him go. Let him go. Solve all our
Look, why don't we
problems.
let him go through and I'll sneak behind, see if I can sneak in behind him without them seeing me. How's that sound?
Okay.
While they kill them off, you can make a run for it.
I'll look for somewhere to hide as soon as he's down.
So is there anything else in the equipment?
There's a trident, but it's like an ordinary trident.
I have no use for more than
There's some other personal crap that.
There's no like
there's
healing
no-
potions or anything?
Gold.
Or geld?
Guild.
Shiny.
Amy.
Just the sentinel shield is really the only treasure here.
Alright, do the cultists have any money on them?
No,
My
cultists are always broke.
Aw.
They're cultists.
That's why they. Can
They
you use
join
the
for
shield?
We gave all
Can
of
you-
our
you
worldly
can use the shield,
possessions
right?
to cults.
Why not?
Great opportunities.
But my thought is you could go through the portal holding the shield and not be plunked off immediately.
No, he's
Perhaps.
got the shield.
Maybe get plucked off later.
Let him get plunked off. That's it.
Alright, whatever.
Did we get our full rest before we do this? Did we got a full rest?
Yes,
One of
full
them
of
hit
Ooh,
the
I
iron.
get a second old spell back.
I get the one of
It is right. I'm going to round it up, right?
Yeah, okay, with me, you're level 3.
Yeah, so you get half as much back from a short rest. One
Yeah, I'm afraid not. I don't
I thought
think,
we did long rest.
I don't
Just now?
I don't think so. I think
It's not
it's,
rounded up.
yeah, I don't think you're rounded up.
I thought we were doing.
Well, I'll get my first level spell back then.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. I
Alright.
got one more left.
And everybody gained a little bit of health back that whoever wants.
All right.
I rolled the die.
So, the two of them are jumping into the
Maelstrom.
maelstrom, right?
First. Then the rest
First,
of us are
okay.
following.
And I'm hiding as I go through.
How long are y'all gonna wait
10
before you
seconds.
jump in?
10
Do
seconds.
y'all want to barely come in first and y'all can do
Well,
Why don't you put me afterwards?
Yeah.
and then I'll follow after that.
Or do
Actually,
you want to go first? Do you want
Uh,
to go in first?
My thought was if I
Just
got
runs
first,
in.
I have the highest HP as the bear,
Yeah.
so if they start hitting me, it would take a little while for them. to-
Look, she's gonna go through first. I'm gonna come through and hide behind her.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because she takes up 4 spots. And
Yeah.
I'm much smaller than she is.
It's 3.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll out.
Hold on.
Belly flop.
We're trying to figure out.
Double
Alright,
flip.
you two, and then
I'm gonna go
you-
last
That way
just
nobody
in
else gets
case.
pumped
Well,
up
what
right
about
away,
the
'cause it's gonna take them a while.
You're gonna go between. I'm gonna go last in case there is something behind us.
I'll go before Alex and see these low protections.
Where do the Smurf fellas go?
This is where it goes.
So I'll follow y'all.
Okay, well this is the order we go in then.
Okay.
I'm gonna do I want to hide?
No, y'all, you're not gonna have the opportunity to hide, unfortunately.
I'm gonna be
Okay.
behind the bear.
Damn it.
At least
Well,
y'all are behind.
What if the bear farts?
Don't mind
Then it'll hide or sit.
that. That's my suggestion.
Map rendering.
Well, would you
Yeah.
rather the bear fart or you get killed?
The
I do
bear
not-
fart.
I don't know. That's a tough one right there. Plug your butthole with my dagger or something.
Hey,
There was-
hey,
There was a funny video on, like I saw on Facebook, and it was this guy chasing this bear was like under his house, and he like gets the bear to get out from under his house. A big brown bear. I was like watching the video. It's like, what the hell is he doing? This bear is like, and the bear was like, ah, like trying to chase him away. It's like, come on, get bear, get. And so the bear finally like gets out. It was like walking down like this little alley next to the guy's house. Oh, and he turned around and looks at him and just drops this load of. And then, it's like he did it on purpose, like,
No, it's like the people in my bands go.
It was like very funny. Alright.
you have to like link that, find it again.
Oh man, okay.
Does a bear shit in the alley? Well, I guess it does.
in the caption was something like "bear like shits angrily" or something, or in revenge or something like that. That was funny.
What is the shield worth, by the way?
I mean, you can't sell it.
Well, I understand that. It's just something that it
It's-
still has.
Oh, it's uncommon. I think its rarity is uncommon.
Weight's the same weight as my other shield.
Yeah. It's
Don't worry
a
about
standard shield.
Oh, so it gives him a +2.
Yeah, +2 armor class, works just like a regular shield. Just freaky looking. I mean, you fighting people, it's like, oh my god, the shield just winked at me. Like, hey.
Does it have eyebrows?
Yeah.
Actually, that can be used as a very good.
Alright.
My shield is a charm.
Alright, box text. You jump into the maelstrom, expecting to hit the bottom of the pool, but you do not. Instead, you find yourself momentarily suspended in an amorphous bubble of water.
Oh god.
Beyond the bubble, you can see that you're in a cave with a waterfall. The water is not falling as much as it's floating down. A small glowing fish swims near you, glowing with pale white. There are other water globules here, ranging anywhere from the size of a small drop to 10 feet across, and they undulate as they bob lazily through the air. In the center of the cave, a perfect sphere of water is suspended in midair, glowing with a greenish-blue light. Movement distracts you from your vision. You see a female elf with pale skin, blackish-green hair, and green eyes which have a phosphorescent glow. The elf is in the pool near a small piece of dry land. Next to her is another elf. This one has skin that is a pale blue, with blue hair, but is bound tightly by leather straps, rendering him unable to move. So, generally speaking, this cave, ceiling's about 30 feet high. All the liquid in the rim is acting as if gravity hardly affects it. So it's like floating in like weird, like undulating orbs and glows. It's kind of like
So we're
floating
going
around
slowly, or we're
there. Yeah. So you're falling down, and like it's when you get down into the cave area, it's like you're falling very slowly. And so you're like you can look around inside. It's like you're in a globe of water.
Is there anybody else in the cave besides
You're
the
like,
two
oh
elves?
crap! so you're like in midair right now, floating
Is there
down.
anybody else?
No.
Does the elf notice us?
Yeah. So let's see. All right. So here is.
Well,
They don't notice the big bear floating.
Hey, it's still a good.
Cowabunga!
What is the elf that's not bound doing to the bound elf? Trying to free him? Or he's beating him? Or feeding him? Or
eating off of him.
Using him as part of a ritual, probably.
Like always. All these bad guys. and
Cultists and their rituals.
I know, they're so.
but this elf looks like the ones that were upstairs?
Which elf? The captive one?
The captive one looks like the elves that just befriended you.
And what about the one that's not
She
bound?
does not. She looks similar, but instead of blue hair, she has black hair. And she has like glowing green eyes instead of like whatever kind of eyes they have.
She's dark.
Well, are we able to move while we're floating down?
Yes,
Are we able
Yes,
to
you
do
can-
anything?
yes, you can move freely, and
And
actually
she
you feel
has
like
not
you can
noticed
jump
us?
out. No, she's noticed you. Let me,
Oh, I thought you said she had not noticed us.
no, she. Old is pretty cool for her. Okay, and let's see. Captive. And y'all, so there. Okay, and y'all are floating down, and y'all can break off however you want to break off. Basically.
I'm gonna hide behind the bear.
Fine.
All right. And
Dean asks you if you hide behind a bear, you say yes.
okay, you're floating down.
To the back, to the back, to the back.
Okay.
I'm behind him.
But not in my way. I need to be able to poke out so I can shoot.
I want to say I want to be on the other left side of the bear. Left side. There you go.
Your
Put
other
me
left.
1 square over this way.
Here.
And I want to be 1 square over this way.
And I'm gonna be 1 square back.
He wants to be through the wall.
I want to not die. I want everything to be
So,
in
am
front
I
of
hidden
me.
behind the bear or not?
Wait, where are you at?
Yeah. From her, you're out of.
Okay, so we need to roll initiative or what?
Well, she's just kind of like looking at y'all.
Hi. Well, if nobody else does anything else, I'm gonna shoot her.
I wave my battle axe.
This isn't the way to the bathroom.
She's like looking at you, like, well, this is unusual. This is unexpected
Wait,
development.
What about the other 3?
Oh yeah, the
Oh yeah, them too.
Woo, back up.
I guess they should do the talking up.
Don't put him in the way, Morgan.
That's fine.
they landed.
Do I have a clear shot?
I mean, you can, half cover. You can shoot through everybody if you want to.
Should be
There
one.
was nobody to shoot through before, and you just put them in the way.
Sorry.
Get away!
Oh, the Martin's got to talk to her.
Damn it, that's worse.
All right, so anyway, she says. So I said, well, this is an unexpected development.
Yeah.
Party
Is there,
crashers.
what is it that you want?
I'm gonna shoot her.
No, I thought the one, the one that is looking for these people, sort of found them and thought they would have a conversation. That's all.
I'm gonna shoot her.
But the NPCs would sort of talk first.
Well,
I'm gonna shoot her.
all right, she's shooting her.
Wait. Don't you want to let them shoot?
20.
Okay.
Is it 20 hitter?
No.
And 7
Am I
water
right?
elementals rise from the surface.
And
Am I able to shoot her from hiding?
Well, I mean, you,
and 40
She
million
sees
water
you
elementals.
but you can go back into hiding. But I mean, she knows that you were there. And then
So I don't
you
get
go back
sneak
into
attack?
hiding. No, you get sneak attack. Yes.
Oh, that's what I was asking about.
Oh, okay. Yes, you get sneak attack.
Okay, well then I do
It's after the fact she knows where you are.
17
you
points of
hide.
damage, and then I hide again with a 20.
That's right.
I rolled a 13.
You don't see me anymore.
What? You
She's like, ah!
I'm not the rogue you're looking for.
It's sort of fun because I'm playing a neutral character instead of lawful good,
Neutral character.
That's where
right, Morgan?
Yeah.
This doesn't look right.
I don't have to be quite so cognizant of whether it's
Good or
the right
bad.
thing to do.
Well, see, that's my problem. I'm playing.
She's like, wait a minute. What do you want? So, what do y'all do now?
We're here to rescue the blue dude.
Yeah, that's what they say. We've come for our prince.
The blue anchors.
She's like, well, okay. Go ahead and take him. She steps back.
Wait, what's going on here?
So they're moving in to, take the prince.
Oh crap. He's
They're
volunteering.
about
Does
to
he seem happy about this?
Oh, yeah.
Something bad about this. How many water elementals we about to deal with? Something.
40 probably.
Well, there are 4 big gigantic maelstroms circled
He's
around
not giving them
us.
ideas. I just straight up the book.
No, 5, there's 4.
There's
I'm looking at
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, those are water. Oh,
Are those water elementals?
No, I think those are.
No, those are globes of water floating around.
Oh, okay. Well, still.
Is there anybody else in the room besides these two?
yes. Under the water.
Is there?
You don't see anybody.
I'm gonna keep shooting her if nobody else does anything.
Who are you?
Don't shoot her. Let them talk first.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't hear any
She's
talking.
not. Well, they're setting him free, and she's not doing anything about it.
Yeah, it's when we go to leave that there's going to be a problem. Free to come in, not free to leave.
Hey, you got any money?
Where's your treasure?
It's like, well,
So
I don't
we-
have any treasure here, but you can take him and leave. And, I won't attack you.
Were you at
You won't attack us, but how many pets you have around here that will?
Hey, do you know anything about the caravans going up and down the river being attacked?
Well, yeah, that was us.
What'd you do with the money?
Well,
Good question.
well, it got sent to the hired cult. We're just like a branch office.
Look,
Whatever.
I got my party here who wants to really kill you. I don't particularly care one way or the other, but
You're coming with us.
would you be interested in,
What's over
telling
there?
us everything you know?
We've been sent to bring you to the hotel at Mulmaster. We have a seated basement room.
We have.
We have. We're not gonna capture him?
I don't like the
We were
laugh.
told to capture people.
No.
No.
I mean,
I'm going to kind of force the issue that we are going to capture
What's
her.
down that way?
It's
Would you like a bear to
I'm
asking
turn
her.
around and pick up
oh, that's the way out to the river.
you say we're free to go and nothing is going to attack us.
I promise.
Are you?
Okay,
Wait,
no,
wait, wait. I don't
Do I
like the
believe her?
perception.
Go ahead and roll.
15.
Wait. You have a advantage on that,
No, perception, not.
Oh.
Not that would be
It's inside, right?
insight.
Oh, inside?
Plus 3, I think.
You got a +1.
So
14.
11. I got an 11.
20. With my,
20?
yeah, with my inside.
She doesn't seem to be lying.
I think she's gonna come with us.
Yeah.
Does she give us any problem if we try to take her with us?
I don't know. You're gonna like.
I think we sent the bear to grapple her.
She likes. Hey, I'm gonna sit down for a second. This arrow really hurts. You didn't have to shoot me, you know.
No, I didn't know.
Alright, so we just go over there and we
the
take her.
bear roars at her.
I look around the room to notice anything slightly out of place. Anything.
The whole
Anything-
room is out of place. It's moving.
So
There's globs of water. I mean, joke.
I'm assuming, is the cave, does it look natural? Does it look man-made?
She's like, I'd
man-made?
rather not go with you, but my offer stands. If you leave, you will not be attacked.
Well, tell us why. I mean, come on, talk to us. We just want to know everything.
Michael,
Why are
shut
you
up.
stealing stuff?
Hey, this is
Right.
a cult.
Well, tell us why you're with the cult.
So where are y'all? Are y'all still way back there?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I'm going over towards that entrance.
Yeah, I'm gonna start heading out the door. I think that this is
A bad idea?
yeah, I don't know, but I'm leaving anyway.
I don't like the laugh. I just
I
want to
was
state
by the
that.
entrance, but I'm within range to shoot her. And I have an arrow on,
Okay.
just
It's
in
like
case.
you're like at the.
Yeah.
She's just like sitting there, like looking at y'all.
Evil light, nice light, giggling, not giggling,
Let's
grimacing in
leave, guys.
pain.
We got what we're here for.
Well, she's in pain. She's sitting there because I shot her.
We took out her men, so
We didn't get any money.
Yeah, we're men.
I go investigate her.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
fine.
Michael, you are. Okay, I go investigate her while she's sitting down with an arrow in her chest. You know,
Okay, actually, the cultists upstairs did have some treasure. Where did this come from? Where's this? I think most of this other stuff is probably down here. So there is a chest, like over here.
Ah, I find the chest. Here.
Oh, there's two chests over there.
Okay,
Did you just say what I thought you just said?
Yes, he did.
so
What do I find in the chest? Money?
It's locked. Looks gas just smoke in your face and die.
she's like leaning up against the wall, but she's kind of like staggering back with her feet. And
If she does anything that seems threatening, I'm gonna shoot her again. Just letting you know.
Oh, she knows it's learning.
And I tell her, if you do anything that strikes me as threatening, I will shoot you again. Okay?
So I grabbed the
let's
chest.
say it says
If I kill her, she'll probably turn into a watermelon like this all.
They'll destroy us all to make it happen.
A six-headed Medusa or something.
Yeah. Once again, remember the rule that you're not supposed to give the DM ideas.
I don't think he'll put a six-headed Medusa into the game.
No, they'll put a
because
five-headed Medusa into the game.
Something's not right.
Or
about
7-headed Medusa.
6.5-headed Medusa.
Oh, Lord, did you just pull some dice?
Yes.
well, she says, you don't have to worry about me. I'm not going to attack you. It'll be, it may be my friends that will attack you.
I thought you said we wouldn't be attacked.
You have what?
Maybe we should.
Y'all are like getting under stuff now. So
There's
that's
a
not
water.
bad.
There's a bear?
No, that's
Water thing?
yeah.
Are those water weevils?
Two things come out that look like this.
Michael. Michael, come here.
Okay.
Come here,
That's
Michael.
it around.
Joe,
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Come here, Michael. She
Yeah,
gave you
right,
some chance to leave.
Joe, I wanted the money. I found the money.
+3.
Okay, so you shoot her. Alright.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
I guess I don't get the sneak attack
No,
part.
it's okay.
Fun.
But my cohort is standing near her. He was examining her, right?
Well, he's near her, but he's not.
Alright. Then I only do
Not in a way.
4 points of damage to her.
Okay.
And I step back behind her to hide. With a not very much, with a 10. And then my initiative is 21.
Water elementals.
This.
I have a warhammer.
No, these aren't water elementals.
Why don't you switch the bear token with that
They're
yellow
like
token?
these.
Okay,
Okay, wait, what now?
Switch the bear and the yellow token so that
Okay.
see. So now the bear is the yellow one. And the two other ones are.
Okay, it's a big, nasty creature with, and it's got a huge harpoon in its hand, like a giant harpoon.
I think that Alex is in a really bad spot.
All right, so you rolled initiative.
Oh,
So they rolled initiative. Let's see. Okay. All right. So what did you roll for initiative, baby? 21. You said?
21.
Okay, everybody else got 20.
19.
19. Okay, that's for Mike. 18.
Yes.
Okay.
Alex
17.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Okay.
We rolled high this time.
Oh, thank you.
I go first because I'm in
I
higher
really do
than
appreciate
she is.
that.
14
You know what?
All you say.
All right.
That does sound kind of mean.
Ellie, you get to
I'm
attack.
gonna, am I hidden or not?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure the arrows would do much. Oh, these are giant things. I didn't kill her, did I?
No.
I'm going to.
How much damage did you just do? Like 3 points?
I did 4.
I did, yes, I did.
I rolled a 1. This will probably help me move a little bit more.
Okay.
I'm trying to move a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
Is that a little better?
I'll treat you like I treat the niece.
Okay.
You want to sit down and put your head against the wall?
Michael. All right. So is she looking like she's not feeling very well?
I don't understand.
Michael's right there at her face, and there's a bunch of other things there, and
She's not really doing that bad.
I'm gonna tie her up anyway.
So you got to tie her up while the rest of us are fighting for our lives.
well,
We
somebody
got to
needs to
fire
deal with
this
her.
spider.
All right. I'm going to. I'm okay with his dealing with her by tying her up.
True.
I'm going to shoot this one that's over here. No. Yes. With here. I guess I need to roll that.
Why are you rolling twice?
She has a advantage.
Ah, okay.
I just did a crit, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Do I get all
So
of
you
this
get
times two?
no. You just get you get double the base damage. So basically, you roll 4 dice.
I can do that.
Roll high, roll high, roll
4d6
high,
plus
think high.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22 points of damage. On the one that's over here.
So what's it doing?
Oh, it didn't like that very much.
Ooh, this is epic. Role play.
Okay.
Ellie comes out of hiding. It shoots a bow and
And I
arrow.
hide. I go back
And
and
then
hide
ducks back into hiding.
with 17.
Okay. All right. So, Travis,
Trebach.
whatever.
Trayvon. I'm gonna take and step up to that one that's right behind me and bash it with a warhammer.
Okay. Roll your dice.
13.
Is that after? Actually, it doesn't matter. That does hit. Roll damage.
Not bad.
Wow.
3.
You added your damage?
Yeah, that's what that is.
1 plus 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as Ellie fires her bow and hits that thing off in the corner, ducks, and just as she's ducking back behind cover, Trayvon runs up with his hammer. And strikes a glancing blow.
Almost bounces
So
off.
yeah. now it's Karnath, the fighter.
And go up to her. Do I need to grapple her or can I just tie her up?
No, he's not going to just stand there and let you tie her up, so you're going to have to do a grapple. And I believe what's a grapple check? Well, you rolled a 1. You probably beat that with a 5.
I have a 6.
What do you think you're doing?
I have a 6 with my strength.
Holy crap, really?
Oh, 5 plus 1 is 6. What does she have? Anything other than the 5?
Oh, she has a +2 strength. Okay, yeah, no, she's like, oh. Get your hands off of me, you ruffian! Okay.
Wow.
That was horrible. We both were horrible.
That's just
No, it's just sad the woman
Alright,
beat the fighter.
tough deer, this wizard.
You don't want to borrow my 1d6?
Scorching ray. I'll borrow your D20 though.
Are you sure you want to do
How
that?
are you scorching?
This guy.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I got a 20, a 2, and that would be an 18. So 2 of them hit, right?
Okay.
You got a 20?
Yeah, that was a critical.
Does he get to have double damage for a crit?
Yeah, actually, I think so.
So 2d6, that was.
Well, oh, wait a minute, because if you did double damage, like on a fireball or something, that'd be a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
Okay, so first one does 8, and the second one does 6. Okay. That's 14.
Okay.
How much did you use that first one?
All right. So basically, as
Could have used my second wind instead of going to potion.
so basically, as Karnath is like feeling up the priestess over here, Torfdir turns and blasts they're called marrows, by the way. Marrow with the
Scorching ray.
Yeah, with a sort of scorching ray. Scorchish. It doesn't. It's not very PG.
A scalding ray.
Vola
A
the
scalding
druid,
ray.
and then Vola the druid, Vola the brown bear is like, "Rah."
This one's gonna come over here. I'm going to use my multi-attack. This one's going to be the bite. That one's the ball. 8 and 1.
Okay, 15 hits, and that's what, the claw?
Yeah.
The claw!
4 is 9.
Okay. Alright, so Vola looks over to the marrow. Alright, Lukoi, the wizard. So, yeah, so just to summarize, that one's been shot with an arrow, mauled by a bear, and she's being mauled by a fighter.
Don't let up by a fighter.
And that one's been sunburnt.
A little sunburn over there.
They don't get attacks of opportunity all the time.
not close
Well,
They're not
wait a
close
minute.
enough.
Yeah, there might be. Where were you? Okay. Because these are large creatures, so they have a 10-foot reach.
Uh-oh.
So,
You
yeah,
might
you're
want
gonna
to stay where you're at.
Wait, let's hear.
you're gonna try
Nobody
to
would
throw
get
the
from here, right?
needle, right?
I don't know about
Would
that.
anybody get from me from here?
You can try to like thread the needle.
Yeah,
there.
the one more diagonal. Pass the brown bear. One more diagonal towards the brown bear.
Okay, wait. Where were you?
It's here.
Okay. So basically, where's the pen? The marker.
Right here.
Marker. Okay. So this one has a reach up to here.
Wait.
And this one has a reach up to here.
I'd say they got him.
I would stay right where you're at. Because they'd have to move to get to you. If he moves, I shouldn't
Because the way the
attack on
diagonals work in this game. So
Take
yeah,
a target and throw it, whack away.
Let me just double check that they have that reach. I mean, large creatures I think generally have that kind of a reach. But I could be wrong. Let's take a quick look here. So it's a large. Oh, okay. No, they don't have a 10-foot reach. They only have a 5-foot reach. All right, so never mind.
Let me try this.
I think the stats are probably wrong, but hey, that's what it says. So,
Okay, so burning hands like here. I want to hit him, right?
right, you could do it without hitting them.
What's the burning hands damage again, Joe?
It's
3d6.
Roll
yeah, 3d6.
3d6
Yeah.
unless they roll
Yeah, they pass the dexterity check.
dex check.
Yes.
Yeah, it
So
passes.
it's half.
5, 9.
9.
Okay. It's 9 before having, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, that's after.
I mean, that was when you rolled an 18. Yeah, I don't know.
On 2d6, right?
Pretty
Oh,
six.
3d6.
Oh, enough?
Yeah.
Yeah, wait. I didn't
Was it
roll an 18.
3d6 or 2d6?
It's 3d6. I did roll an 18, see?
All right.
I only saw you roll 2d6.
Oh, yeah, one of them fell off.
All right. It is their turn.
Oh, no.
Checking.
Oh, okay. So you attack.
I attack and then move.
So now we know which came first. It's definitely the chicken.
I'd rather not die, because that thing could probably do 16 damage to me, and I'd just straight up be dead, not just down. So,
Yeah. I don't have much hit points either, so.
more than me.
Oh my god, 18 for AC.
I have the 12 AC and 8 HP.
Well, at the moment, I have more than anybody. So
Alright. She does disengage.
Yeah.
You cast Expeditious Retreat as a bonus action. Oh, actually, no, I don't think casting is a bonus action. I think using it is a bonus action.
Well, she took a double action like disengage.
Well, no, if she were able to use Expeditious Retreat, then she doesn't get to do that.
I still don't get an attack of opportunity.
No, she disengaged. Alright. And they're like setting their prints free.
Well, it takes all three of them to do it.
Are you kidding me?
How many elves does it take to set up roots for?
Why is it every time they get back up there useless?
Okay, I mean, look, they were getting owned by cultists, okay? So.
Still, they could be great.
Alright,
shields.
so Ellie.
Why do you think I'm over there?
Once again,
You decided
other
it was a
entrants?
great idea to go talk to this woman.
Well, she had treasure. Lots of treasure. I found the treasure.
If I take a step to the left, can I take a step to the left? Can I shoot the?
Shoot that one?
Can I do it from
Okay,
my?
you can shoot either one. Well, yeah, I mean, you get your bonus.
Alright.
And you have one engaged. So.
they didn't attack at all. I think
Wait. Yeah, you're right. I forgot to have him attack.
What was it? What have you been telling us?
So I get my 19.
What have you been
So I
telling
get my
us?
19.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and roll the damage.
Don't get me in ideas.
Well, so much for the flashcards.
17 points of damage.
What was I thinking?
Alright, so this one attacks.
Yeah, you're probably gonna get yourself killed because of that.
Oh yeah.
By
yeah.
us. I thought that nobody was allowed to thwart the party. Everybody just thwarted the party. That's one of the rules, isn't it?
Okay, let's see.
Oh,
No, I think he just thwarted himself.
Let's see. It gets a bite, which misses. Wait, what's your armor class?
18.
Yeah, it misses.
That's just
Claw
not
hits. I need a D4.
On top
I
of
don't have
that,
any out. Here's one.
you.
Oh,
Here's one right
what
there.
was I
Right
thinking?
there. Stick your arm. Yes,
Evidently
down,
not
down,
all.
right. Left, yes.
One.
Okay.
18 points damage.
6 points damage.
6 points! Holy.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 4.
Did you hear my joke?
Yeah, alright. That's
18
attacking.
points
Okay,
damage.
Killed me very easily.
No,
it
2d4
hits
plus
with
10, 12 points
Roll the
damage.
D4 go. Okay, so it hits the bear with the claws.
4.
6, 10 points of damage.
How many points of damage did you say you hit me?
6.
6 and 10.
Holy.
Yeah,
Alright.
you I didn't hit you with that.
Trayvon.
Why did I just keep my mouth shut?
Yeah, why didn't you?
Well, you see, when it happened,
What
was
was that Trayvon?
I cast Cure on myself.
Let's see, where are you? You're,
You have angered the gazebo, you can't.
Alright, so go ahead and cast. Roll your.
7.
Alright. Karnath, the fighter.
Wait a minute, did we deal with my damage that I already dealt?
Yeah, I already did. Yeah.
Did it make it hurt?
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. Grapple.
Just angered the bear.
Hey,
You
baby.
can keep chasing her and trying to tackle her?
And he really wants to fill her up.
10.
That did not sound right.
God!
Get your hands up, my sticky
macro.
You can't.
So-
Sandra.
Tough deer, Mr. Wizard.
Tough deer.
That's what it sounds like he's saying.
That's what I said, tough deer.
Sounds like a hot deer.
Sound like you say tough. Like,
Magic
Oh,
missile.
You're,
Okay, so I got
your magic missiling who?
this guy.
That one, okay.
Yeah. So 2
Nice shield.
plus 3 is 5, plus another 3 is 8 points damage.
Okay.
Don't you have a plus to it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You rolled low.
Okay. Nice.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Keep running around the side.
Full of the bear. Okay.
Going by 15 and that one.
You get plus 10?
Plus 5.
That's 5.
Okay. The 15 hits.
Excuse me.
It didn't sound like a.
Okay.
What did you do?
Okay. It's
It sounded like a
it's
frog.
torn up. It's pretty badly torn up. Luke boy.
Michael, you need some help filling that broad up over there?
Magic missile. Where are you magic missile?
The thing. 11 points damage. Also,
Okay. Alright.
You drinking beer over there or wine? Put a bottle of wine in that chest, didn't you? That's why you keep missing her.
Alright. She goes, okay, I surrender.
He was
I'll
trying
let
to
you
open
fill
her
me
wrong
up.
chest.
You can fill me up all you want to, big boy.
big boy. Tell me about it,
so
big
wrong.
boy.
Tell me about it, big boy.
Hey there, big boy.
No, see, I did the Grease performance. And
Alright, so what do y'all do?
they changed the line from tell me
Wait,
about it,
wait,
tell me about
wait,
it, big boy.
Wait.
Wait, what?
Specific. Which chest are you talking about?
Which test are you trying to explain? Examine?
Examiner cast.
Oh, jeez.
Roll for perception.
Alright. Okay, yeah, there's like some gold and silver and stuff like that.
Silver grand rock.
Wow.
Not the chest you were
Not a
examining.
bra, it's just
It's not the
here.
chest you're looking for.
No, Michael found Brazier.
Alright, y'all. So you capture her, she
It's a bra of dexterity.
Gives it up.
The bra of not
She gives it up to you.
She gives you all the information. Tells us
No,
everything.
hey, that would be sleight of hand.
So guess what, y'all? That took about exactly 2.5 hours.
We did good.
Yep. That was like with a lot of like breaks and stuff. So yeah, I mean, I think we could have done it in 2 hours if we would have tried.
So how many?
So not bad.
How much EXP did you get?
All right, 300 XP each.
Each? You mean I level up?
You mean I level up?
He levels
Everybody
up.
gets 300 XP. You get
What's this adventure's name?
Okay. What's the name of the adventure?
okay. It is Dark Rites at Fort Dalton. The code is
Alright, well, my keys are
DDEX2-12.
Hold on.
it's like right behind me.
DDEX
DB?
DD Dungeons and Dragons
Okay, go.
DD.
EX 2-12.
Dark what?
Dark Rites at Fort Dalton.
DALTON.
So in conclusion, so the sphere in the middle of the room was an elemental node that they were trying to like harvest and trying to like build up, and it collapses because they're not there to like to nurture it.
Dark
to-
Rites before Dalton. Yeah.
All right, gold. Let's see.
This is the first time in a long time I actually finished one the whole session.
52 gold from the cultists, another 80 gold. She had a pouch on her.
Wait, are you adding up and telling us our total, or are you?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the whole total.
So don't write them down yet.
74 and a nice dagger that she had. So yeah, she had a whole bunch of like nice stuff on her that you just took. So
Michael felt her up.
yeah,
Nice stuff.
is that a dagger in your pocket or you just?
Happy to see you.
Actually, no, it's on there.
He's a teenager now, so it's okay for us to be risque in front of him, I guess.
All right,
What
so
two episodes of South Park?
a total of 291 gold.
Apiece?
No, total. So there's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So you want to do the math?
Sure.
Real quick,
It's about
so if
50
y'all
gold.
want, I can understand if I need to back out with gold because I got my shit.
No, that's not how it works.
Oh,
Okay.
The gold
48.5.
is even.
48.5 gold.
Okay, so 48.5 gold each.
Oh yeah.
You also find a potion of greater healing.
I can use that. I can use that.
What was it? 100
actually-
silver to gold piece?
10 silver.
So,
I think that we should give a potion of greater healing to the fighter.
I agree.
There's a potion of regular healing. It's a potion of healing.
I'll take the regular healing.
No. You need the greater
You
healing.
take the
No, I need the regular healing.
No, I need the regular healing because greater healing means you have a lot more HP. I don't.
You'll have more HP in the long run.
that is true.
if you
But I
do
need
10.
it. I need little bits right now.
So there's a spell scroll of absorb elements. So that's a spell that y'all can use to like learn the
What does
spell.
absorb elements do?
I think, if I recall correctly, it gives you.
Give me a second, I'll tell you.
Wait, I'm a wizard, I should get that.
Well, you got two wizards here.
Yes.
I'm not going to be a wizard very long.
Absorb elements, elemental
You're
evil. The spell captures some of the incoming energy lessening its effects
So it gives you
on
resistance.
Yes.
and storing it for your next melee attack. You have resistance to the triggering damage until the start.
So
Your next turn.
it's a spell or not?
Yeah, well, it's a scroll, and you can either cast the spell off the scroll, or you can use it to like study it and put the spell into your spell book.
Do I have to take away one of my spells too?
No, you gain the spell.
No, okay. Well, what you do is you put the spell. There's like all these rules about how your spell book works. You scribe it. You can learn the spell, scribe it in your spell book, and then when you prepare spells, that's an option
Okay.
that you'd be able to prepare that spell if you want.
What's the deal with the dagger?
It's a ceremonial dagger. It's worth 50 gold.
But what's the scroll called now? Scroll of what?
Absorb elements.
So who's getting the potion of healing?
There's also a spell scroll of augury.
Oh,
Augury.
That means you
Augury
can
is
see things the first
basically,
time.
yeah, basically it's a cleric spell. So I mean, the cleric doesn't. I mean, the cleric would be the one who'd be best chance of actually casting the spell. If they cast it, nobody can actually learn it from the spell scroll because it's not a wizard spell. Only wizards do that kind of thing. So, and then you have the sentinel shield. So, what is your decision about the sentinel shield?
You want to use it?
Yeah, I want to use.
He wants to keep it.
Who wants to
And everybody, there's no objection. Everybody's
I'm
down
fine
with
with
that. Okay.
If somebody else wants it, I
Yeah.
can.
So now put that in your log sheet. You need to put in that for this particular adventure. Put in that the sentinel shield, and you have to change your permanent magic item count. So you have permanent magic item 1 now. All the other items are not permanent, so you do not have to add to your count.
Renown.
Yeah, you each get a point of renown.
Did we get any renown from the Harriet and Hillsmar yet?
Probably not. I think I just did 1 out of like 5 of them.
Yeah.
We only do one with the goats.
Notes.
Yeah, you get
Can
10
we get down?
10 downtime days.
I'm assuming we're selling the dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically everything gets put into a pool and sell. Now, if someone wanted to keep the dagger.
You said that after we had another deal out. It's $450, wouldn't that be?
Well, after you split it up, if someone wanted to keep the dagger, basically then put some of their money into the pot for the dagger. I mean, if
You
if
included the
wanted to-
dagger in the
Yeah,
total, right?
yeah. If you wanted to have the dagger
Okay,
as like,
that's what I thought you gave us to go, and then you said, "Hey, you found a dagger too." So.
no, that's all part. Those all like lumped in together with the treasure.
Alright, so we have a potion and a potion of greater healing. We need to sort of.
Potion of healing, potion of greater healing. Yeah.
What was that scroll?
Are
said
you-
it's
did you get
cleric
enough
scroll?
Scroll of augury.
So you're gonna be
I'm
second level
assuming
now?
y'all are
Yes.
giving me that.
Yeah, I think
How many
no one
hit
makes
points
sense for it.
will you have
No
now?
one else can really use it.
If I get the standard 8, I'll have 20.
And how much healing do you get from a potion of greater healing?
A lot. More than 20.
Are you sure?
And I get 200 XP for running the adventure. Woohoo!
How much do you get from a greater healing potion, guys?
I have to look it up. I think it's 4d4 plus 4.
Which is 24 points at
Here, you
max.
want to look it up? Somebody? It's
Yeah,
in the
that's what I'm
match
trying
guide.
Is
When I
that
stop
the
the video.
So the other thing you said?
I'll take the potion of healing. Someone else can have the potion of greater healing. I'll also take them both.
I'll use the potion of greater healing.
Okay.
That's actually be
I think